Hello, Internet. Welcome to Sanguine Isles.
What up?
Today we're going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons. And before we get started, I'd like to thank Joe for the generous donation. Throughout the entirety of the session, depending on how you guys roll, you will be suffering or enjoying the effects of wild magic surges.
Oh yeah!
Wild magic is interesting.
I don't know how to feel about this.
So at the beginning of the session, once we go through all the announcements and stuff, at the beginning of the session, we'll get I'm going to randomly choose. I'll roll a d10. One of the characters. That character is then going to roll percentile dice, and depending on what that is, that's the effect that happens to them right then. That could be an area of effect thing. That could be it could be you have soda water appear in your hand. Crazy things. Anything. Yep. There's all kinds of stuff on this chart I have, and there's all kinds of funny things on there, but we'll get to that later.
Why would you make something complicated when I'm drunk?
You're welcome. So
that's your own fault.
That is your fault.
I have more things to think about now.
Yes, you do.
That'll be a good game.
So before we get started, I would like to thank our sponsor, Adventure Music. If you like any of the music you hear during this session, it's all of them, all of their stuff. We have a link to their Patreon down in the doobly-doo. You can find them there. All 90 of their tracks. Actually, I think that's an outdated number. They've added more since then. I think they have close to 100. Oh, geez. I'm going to have to get something to drink. So...
We've been hydrated already.
Tom is definitely in need of hydration. He's been drinking things that...
Homeboy's chowing down on Red Bull.
Yeah. Homeboy, yeah.
I have a Gatorade, a water, a tea, and a Red Bull.
If you like any of the music you're hearing, it's all from Adventure Music. So thank you very much for continuing to be a sponsor of the show, even though we are who we are.
I don't know why you do that. That's crazy.
I feel like I'm targeted here.
We're gonna go around the table, talk about our characters, and then we'll get started. I'm gonna be a dick today and start with Tom.
You dick. What's the first rule of the channel?
I made it. I can break it.
Hi, I'm the English Tom. You can find me at your local drinking establishment. I play Tindra Blaze. He is a wizard of some description.
A wizard of some description.
And he plays D&D. Just leave me be.
Yep.
He's 8 years old.
He's 8 years old. Yeah,
Blazed D&D.
He's more blazed than I am.
Thorn.
I'm never second.
Jumping all around today.
Cool. I'm Thorn. You can only find me here or in the Discord. That's it. On social media. I play Draxon, the Furbolg Rogue Ranger. I have nothing to drink, unlike everybody else apparently. So please don't hit hydrate a lot because I have nothing.
We don't have a hydrate button here.
That's even better.
What was that I saw? Oh, just somebody typing hydrate.
Yeah. Jay. Who
Hi,
are you?
I'm Jay. I play Llewellyn Ophiad, a blood paladin. They do blood paladin things. They believe in a god. They like to drink. They have 2 sons, not real sons.
Adoptive.
Tindra is my one son, and Dan is my other son. But I think one of my sons is dead, so that's gonna suck.
It's unfortunate that Tindra died.
They got Lou last session
I will not be able to do character creation right now.
is in a fist fight was in like a fight with a giant monster and
Uh-huh.
got really hurt. And they kind of angy. They a little angy. But I'm Jay. You can find me on all social medias at the Yellow Cubes. Every Tuesday I stream with a couple of ghouls, and we play spooky games. And we're still figuring out where we're gonna play for this October, for this month. But tune in every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Come watch us freak out about stuff.
Yeah. Okay. KP.
Hey, what's up, guys? KP here. I play the Dragonborn Keelikek. Keelikek is our special boy. He's a bard rogue, and he likes to run around and boop things over the head with his heavily modified lute. It is also a club. We call it a clute. He likes to try and keep his friends safe as possible, but ironically, he's one of the easiest ones to get knocked out. So it's, sometimes it works one way, sometimes it works the other. I go by mostly Skullmaster Flex, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just social media. I'm just having fun playing D&D with my friends.
Alrighty. Aaron? You're muted.
Bruh.
Oh no! I have to do it again.
You do.
I have to do it again. Yeah. Yeah, you have to say Aaron again, otherwise it doesn't.
Oh, Aaron.
Hi. I'm Aaron. I play Nemi Harath, mostly known as Nemi, because he's never said his full name. Our second bard, who's more of the I will cut you up into little pieces and run really fast bard. They are silly. They are random. Nothing. They don't know how to count to 3. That's pretty much all I got.
I mean, really, that's all we need.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah. So last session, you guys wrapped up a combat. You found some gnolls, tracked some gnolls down from Ghoul Town. Tracked them into a cave system along the northern border of the Astrosian Empire. And at first, things were going pretty well. I mean, it didn't necessarily go bad. You're all right now, mostly. But instead of kind of taking the sneaky approach and luring some of the gnolls out of the cave, initially that was working, and then you all heard some chanting and decided that the sneaky approach wasn't probably the best and fastest way to stop whatever that was from happening. A few of you charged into the cave, and a very, very long, drawn-out slugfest of a combat ensued. And people in your party have been severely injured, which is kind of where we're picking up now. Lou is probably the worse off in the group at the moment.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, that's where we're picking up. Combat has just kind of stopped. The last enemy has been slain, and you're all just now having a moment to catch your breath. I'm gonna say once everybody's kind of calmed down and everything's quiet in the cave now. Say, Lou, your necrotic shroud has probably faded by this point.
Fair.
And that is where we're going to pick up.
I forgot to load into Fantasy Grounds. Give me 3 seconds.
Wow.
It's okay. I'm gonna.
Can we get a map?
Just delete your token.
Yeah, it
if
just doesn't
you-
deserve to play.
Actually, if I haven't shared a map out and you guys are on the server, you can go onto your character sheet, and you can double click on the where it says the little icon that says token on your character sheet. You can just double click on that, and it'll pop up whatever map that token is on.
How neat.
Neato. So yeah, we are.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna.
I'm getting it.
Not that it matters too much right now, but we're gonna move over to the combat overlay just in case something happens. I don't know.
Can I investigate the altar that the guy was spilling blood on?
Sure. You go over there and you're kind of looking at the altar, and you notice. I don't have them on the map, but this is the first time you're really getting a chance to see. There's 4 slain individuals on the ground here. But in the cages behind, up to the north of the map, you look in there, and there are 7 people between the 5 cages.
Oh dear.
And they're kind of like poking their heads out, like, is it okay now? Kind of a deal. None of them have really said anything to any of you yet.
Cool. They're fine where they are. I'm investigating this altar.
Okay. You can either make an investigation check or an arcana check, depending on what kind of information you're looking for.
Ooh. It's the first one I rolled.
15.
It's Dan.
It is Dan. Dan's there. Yeah, he came back. This is definitely some sort of summoning circle. It's been modified, obviously, based on what you're looking at. It's been modified to where it doesn't use as much of the person's magic that is casting the spell, and rather it's fueled by blood sacrifice. It's designed specifically to pull fiends from the 9 hells.
Cool. Is it is it enshrined in any particular way to a particular fiend and name or anything like that? What am I sensing? Or is it just whatever comes, I'm okay with it?
You're not able to decipher that much of it.
Okay.
You said there are people in cages?
Yeah, up to the north there. Actually, like right just
where I'm at?
right where you're at. There's 2 people in that cage right north of you.
Okay, so I'll put the dust down from the slain demon. I'll just...
And there's looks like an elvish woman in there, and there is a human as well. Both of them kind of olive colored skin, some brown hair on both, wearing kind of dirty clothes at this point. It looks like it would probably be pretty average style clothing for the time, but they're just kind of very weary about the whole situation and just sort of eyeing back and forth. None of the people in the cages have said anything yet.
That's impressive, because there was literally a demon from a different dimension here.
Well,
But
that
yeah.
might be why they haven't said anything yet.
I'll run up to the cage and I'll like hi, cousin and not cousin. Are you okay?
The elf speaks up. We're fine. They haven't harmed us yet.
I can kind of jiggle the cage. Does it like? Is it made of wood? Is it made of metal? Like
All of the bars and stuff on the cages are made out of wood.
wood. Oh, so I can start.
some of
can I
it
start
looks-
slashing away.
Yeah, you can. Some of it looks like bone.
Okay. Yeah. Can I just start slashing away at it until it?
Yeah, that's fine. You take a few cracks at it, and after 4 or 5 swings, the locking mechanism on this particular cell door breaks.
Great. So that's one cage open. Are they like on the ground? Do they need being held, lifted up? I'll turn everybody else. Hey, there's people
Yeah.
here.
Dan is actually going to
People.
see you doing that and go over and start helping.
Good boy. He's a good boy.
Yeah, Dan's gonna help.
This
He's
is
my
Dan.
son now.
This is Dan. He's very brave. We'll
Just the look of pride on your face right now is just.
help
Love my sons.
you. Well, that's one down. I'll start
Okay.
busting.
I set Dan on fire and kill him immediately.
Oh yeah. Real quick, I need to roll a d10.
Ooh, Billy.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nemi,
Oh yay!
roll a d100. So on your d10, just right click, hit percentile, and then drop that in the combat,
Oh, I am
the chat there.
not excited about this.
We'll see what happens. This could be a bad thing. Just keep
Yeah,
that in mind.
I'm very well aware.
67.
I cast fireball on myself and murk everybody. Is that what actually happens?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
Roll a
You might-
roll a d4.
Boy. It's a 2. It's two
Did it-
on the dice.
Did it roll?
Oh, sometimes it does this to me, but I'll
fine.
roll it again.
It's fine. This is inconsequential. As okay, no, that's
a
fine.
1 now.
Yeah. So for the next 1 minute, actually, technically speaking, from a meta standpoint, none of you know this. For some reason, the fates are playing cruel jokes on you at the moment. Apparently, Nemi, you're now in Draxon's body. Draxon, you're now in Keelakek's body. Keelakek, you're now in Llewellyn's body. And Llewellyn, you're now in Tindra's body. And Tindra, oh wait, did I go? Yeah, Tindra, you're in Nemi's body.
Really,
Okay.
out of all the people I could get, I get the one person smaller than me.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
basically, if you're looking, I don't know if you guys have it pulled up, whoever you're, just rotate to the right on the overlay, and
I'm in
that's
Dan's body.
no on the overlay. I don't consider Dan part of the party per se. He's a minion. So you guys don't. You don't know how long this is gonna last, but for the next however long, so right from the start, by the way, Nemi and Keelakek, you switch into the respective people's bodies that I told you. So Nemi, you're going into Draxon's body. Keelakek, you're going into Llewellyn's body. Immediately, the two of you are racked with pain because those people, they're real bad off. So immediately your perception of where you're at switches. You're immediately racked with pain, and I'm gonna let this RP gold go for a little bit.
Oh, Keelikek is in lots of pain.
I'm so tall.
I'm so
Fuzzy.
green.
Ha-
Why? And just like shaking with rage.
Can Draxon move his ears around? Is that a thing? Nemi's been wanting to do that forever, but Nemi can't. Can Draxon move his ears?
I don't know because I had not considered that.
Can I roll a d4? Anything higher than a like odds or evens to see if Draxon can move his ears?
Sure, go for it.
Odds he can, even he can't. Oh, he can!
Yeah.
So I just start wiggling my ears.
Wiggle,
This
wiggle.
is not Nemi's body. I'm fuzzy.
Immediately drop to my knees because of the pain. Just like my hands out. It's like I'm covered in blood.
I'm
walk
on
over.
fire.
What's going on?
I'll heal you. Can Draxon does Draxon have a spell that heals things?
Nope.
So I just cat bap. Classic Keelikek, just pat. Pat, and it makes it even worse because you're in pain. So just pat.
No, I have a negative strength mod, so you actually do heal them sometimes.
Pat.
I don't think that's how that works.
Emotional healing, really.
Emotional damage.
He looks down and just realizes. Well, actually,
You still have all
Keek's
your
not
mental
very smart.
your mental stats are still the same. So you have all your mental faculties, but like any physical things would be of the person that you went into, basically.
right.
So yeah,
Mm.
roll your intelligence.
I'm in significantly less pain.
We're
Yeah.
rolling
I'm kind of vibing with this.
wisdom for this. Okay,
You're
that's
in
not bad.
exactly no pain.
Hey guys, hydrate.
That's not
I told chat to remind us to hydrate because we don't do that when we're playing.
It's a good point.
They
Keelikek tastes
sound
blood.
they sound like
Why
the body
does
they're in.
Keelikek taste blood?
Oof.
I don't see my body. So I
And
just
look
know
up
I'm
and
on fire.
I look up and Keelikek sees his body and just goes, "Uh-oh. What's going on?"
I don't know.
I can suddenly wiggle my ears. I haven't been able to do that in like ever.
I didn't know I could do that.
It's very fun.
I'm looking at a rock.
Guys, Keelikek thinks he might be in friend Lou's body.
Whose body am I in?
You're in my body.
Wait,
Cousin.
oh no. Does that mean Keelikek is married to Lou? How does this work?
No one knows.
Oh.
We still don't know how that works. Who doesn't even know how that
Congratulations.
works?
I'm gonna read this rock. I don't know what's happening over there. I'm on fire. I'm reading this rock.
I'm gonna walk
Did Lou
over
get
to
healed
see
any?
where at.
No.
No,
No.
it's still horribly off.
I just- It just kind of like reaches over, kind of clamors for Keelikek because like Keelikek's body knows where like there's a potion. So you just see Llewellyn just trying to like paw her way through Keelikek's clothes to get to a health potion.
I did forget to mention
Keelikek's
you
buddy
do have
T-poses.
you have your sword. My sword is like attached to your hand via spikes.
Oh wait, I don't sound like Nemi right now.
Ow.
Born. Oh.
Yeah.
Good luck
Oh.
with
So
that,
let's-
friend.
Unless you want to unclench your hands and pull those spikes out. One
I
paw.
think I probably just like this and just like out of panic isn't just letting go of anything, just probably holding on to it with an iron grip, even though it hurts a lot. I'm assuming that I'm emulating the voices of the characters' bodies that we're in. That's
you
why.
sound like the people you're in.
Yeah, I'm doing my best at sounding like a Lou, which is terrible, but it's what I can do.
Understandable. Oh, I have to be a young English child.
So
Tinder has to do Nemi.
So you're gonna drink a health potion as Lou.
Yes.
You're gonna drink one of yours. Okay, so just roll 2d4. Add
Because it
2.
hurts a lot.
Yeah, 2d4, add 2, and Lou, that's how much health you'll get back.
2d4.
It's
There we
not.
go.
And then so 9 hit
9.
points. 9 hit points. That's actually pretty good.
Just toss that back, baby.
You're a lot less pain. Still in pain, but a lot less. Your wounds start to the wounds you have all over your body start to heal up. You had a broken nose from where that Bulgura punched you. That's not broke anymore.
It's like, this sword hurts so bad. Why do you do this to yourself?
Because she's weird.
I have a question. Can you cast spells that you know from your body, like on yourself?
You can certainly try.
Could I?
Look, Draxon's out of spell slots.
I'm gonna walk
Ooh.
up. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm gonna walk up to me, which is Tendra. Ow, 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 ow. Because I'm in pain, and I didn't know that I was in pain because I was too busy like wiggling my ears. So I just walk over. Ow. Who's in my body?
It is I, Keelakek.
Walk back to Keelakek. Someone's in my body. Who's in Keelakek?
Draxon's in Keelakek. And
Draxon's
Keelakek is apparently in Llewellyn.
Keelakek is Llewellyn. Me, am in Draxon. Llewellyn.
Suffer.
Llewellyn.
As you're trying to figure out who's in who, you all revert back.
Oh, thank God.
It's so strange to go from no pain to some and then all the pain.
Enough.
Oh,
How do you see anything from that low on the ground?
I feel significantly insignificant now.
I am just glad I'm back in my body.
Keelakek feels great now.
Sure you do. I'm gonna put my sword away.
To the people that we just freed, switching bodies like that is not normal.
Only if it's intentional.
The two people who were in the cages who had been freed at this point, they are slowly making their way around the group and like keeping their backs turned to you all. Like this is the strangest day they've ever had, and they just watch you all go literally crazy. So they are I think understandably you did. And maybe that's why you had this mental episode. They are making their way outside of the cave, and it looks like they may be trying to get back on their own after that.
That's fair. It's not safe for them to go alone. Oh well, next! Start breaking the other cage.
Nemi, there's an easier way to do that, right?
Like?
As you say that, Dan cracks this one open with his club, but at the same time breaks his club. Damn it.
Aw, Dan.
It's okay, you still got a sword.
I do still have a sword. You're free though. And he kind of opens the gate. And he picks up the bone off of the ground. Now I have another club.
Jackson, cousin, show me.
Okay. Look, you do it like this, and then I'm going to roll fuse tools.
Okay. So you're very good at this. This is less of a locking mechanism and more of a, this is just really good tied rope, and you just kind of flick the knife over on the rope and it cuts pretty easily. You just pull that back, and everything opens just fine.
See, it's that easy.
Friend Lou, are you okay? That was an awful lot of pain you were in, apparently.
Yes. Yes, it was. I will I'll call out to Nemi. Thank you for trying to help. And I'll look at Keelikek. Thank you for absolutely nothing.
Nothing?
You had one directive. Heal me. You did not do that.
Keelikek gave Friend Lou a potion of his blood.
Old.
Is that not healing, or is Keelikek misunderstanding how the blood thing works?
Keelikek is deeply misunderstanding how the blood thing works. It has to be usually fresh blood, but also, do you not have magic?
Keelikek has some magic, yes, and has healed twice today. He's got one more charge of the heals. Presumably.
I needed it very much. You were in my body. You can feel the pain. That is constant.
It was a lot of pain.
Yes, I needed it, and I needed it more than blood. I just needed something to keep me on my feet, and Nemi had a great idea. Transferring me here, I didn't understand it at first, and I was very upset, and I was like, why would you do this to me? But then I understood, and I thought, great idea, and then you didn't do the thing that Nemi said to do, and then I was in so much pain for quite a while, and now I'm here, and it's very upsetting. Especially because for my sword, I need to stab myself in the hand.
That's
not the smartest sword, if I'm honest.
That sword is probably not good for Friend Lou to have if it makes it hurt so much.
Well,
in Keelikek's defense, however, even if Keelikek were to give to Keelikek has a difficult time knowing when Friend Lou is hurt because she's always just covered in blood.
Usually, when I'm limping and I verbally say, someone please help me, kind of an indicator that I might need healing. Just for future purposes.
Yes. There were many people who were having problems during this fight. If Keelikek has to make a decision on who to heal first in the future, Keelikek will try to heal Friend Lou first.
I would
it is important that, because it makes sense, yes, because Friend Lou, first of all, has displayed the best combat ability here for standing toe to toe with the big boys, and so
it was a very big boy.
Keelikek. Yeah, very big boy. So Keelikek's sincerest apologies. He will try and do better in the future.
I'll look at Keelikek. I was hoping to be more mad at you. You've made complete sense, and I can't be. I'm gonna go dig through Tindra's backpack.
This sounds like a good time. Keelikek is going to take a look at this altar that he saw. It threw a rock at, but it didn't do anything. But might have.
Yeah. There's an altar?
With these rocks.
I was focused on the massive demon.
Yes, there was the rocks over this way. Just kind of walks over it.
I'll follow Keelikek. Blue was expecting to be more upset, but they're just like, you made a reasonable, you were reasonable, so now I can't be mad.
As soon as the conversation ends, Nemi goes, "You're welcome," infused with healing word.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
I don't think that works. I'll
It's
roll it
absolutely
again.
frustrating.
That's 9.
Oh, thank
The
you.
level 2 healing word?
Yes, because I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm
And-
real hurt.
And I
Actually-
have like still 4 level spell slots free, so level 1 spell, level 1 spell.
Let's go cash in.
Okay.
What does Keelikek see here at these?
So as drunk Tindra is looking at the runes here and everything, Keelikek you can make an investigation or an arcana check, depending on the type of information you're looking for.
He's looking for. He's just looking at the weird words on the rocks,
Okay.
or whatever. If there's anything on the rocks, I guess he's like, if there's anything that stands out to stupid Keelikeg. So it would be like an investigation check. Definitely not arcana.
Okay. What? I'm gonna I'm gonna see what languages Keelikek can read here, real quick. Okay. And go ahead and give me your check.
Investigation. It's not good. That's pretty good.
Okay. So you recognize some of the symbols because they are magical in nature, and you have some training in the arcane.
Somehow.
However, you don't recognize the language that this is written in. So you don't understand what any of it means. Like you get bits and pieces because of your ability to cast spells. And some of it looks familiar. Like you can tell it's definitely some sort of like maybe summoning or conjuration type magic. But other than that, because you don't read this language, you really can't discern what it is.
Gotcha. Friend Tinder, do you know what these says?
Nope.
Can I roll for it?
You can try.
Can I try to roll for it?
You can try.
Intelligence
Uh,
or investigation?
investigation or arcana, depending on what you're trying to look for. And let me check you. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. Nope.
There's funny magic words on that stone.
Not my problem. Right.
Do we want to know what these rocks say? Does it matter?
I looked at it. I couldn't work it out, so I don't know.
Can I take a paper and pencil and do the same thing I did with the other?
You want to
Runes and
stencil it out,
just-
basically.
Pencil it out.
Everybody's looking at rocks. I want to look at a rock.
You can do that. Yeah. You wanna look
As
at a
she's
rock?
know what's up with
stenciling
this
it
rock?
out, you just hear some playing from Keelikeg as he plays a little diddle. Casts a little spell.
Oh, nice.
What you was belly casting?
Helicek magic.
Ah, yes, the other thing that people don't know you can do.
It's an arcana
Um,
check, right? For the rock?
Mhm.
Yeah, well, it's
Or
comprehend
investigation.
languages.
I'm gonna cast comprehend languages.
Ooh,
Okay.
Great spell.
So
Oh, never mind. I don't think I need to anymore. Keelikek's got this.
well, kind of. You didn't roll any better than Tindra did. So what I can tell you is that with comprehend languages, you are able to read what this is. This is 100% some sort of summoning circle, but it doesn't use the person who's casting the spell, the ritual, whatever that is. It doesn't use their magic. It's some sort of blood sacrifice, hence why, the people are here. Nemi, you would be figuring out the same information depending on what languages you know.
I'm going to repeat the same thing that everybody has been saying the entire
Yeah.
time.
Actually, you can't read the stone.
I can't.
Just Tindra and Keelikek can.
Oh,
That's
it
the
was a
point.
language thing? I thought anybody could read it.
Well,
Never mind.
it is like there's an arcana aspect to it, but if you can't read the language the spell's written in, then it still doesn't help.
So Keelikeg's understanding was that that Tindra couldn't read it at all. That's why he did comprehend languages. Is it Was it supposed to be that he can read it but doesn't understand what it says?
Not fully. He doesn't understand fully. So he knows it's a.
But
He knows
can
it's like
read
a,
it.
Yep.
Tindra can, yeah.
Hendrik, okay, I misunderstood. I guess. Yeah. I'm as dumb as Keelikek.
So it's a
He's fine.
summoning circle of some sort. Clearly, it pulls
okay.
some sort of fiend or devil or whatever that thing was out of the 9 hells, whichever layer. None of you are really sure.
One of them.
One of the 9 hells to the prime material plane to do whatever bidding the summoner wants, pretty much.
Which was
and it-
Probably enough information for us to kind of get the idea,
Yeah.
the gist of what's
And
going on
it
here.
uses blood magic to kind of fuel the spell, and I will say that the two of you, Tindra and Keelikek, working together, you're able to discern like the more people that are sacrificed in the process of the casting, the stronger whatever it is on the other side coming through is. So it looks like this person having 7 more people to sacrifice probably sped things along because he knew you were coming and just got what he could.
Hmm.
So that tells you it probably could have been a lot
Oof.
worse.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. Yakety smackety, all the things that Josh said.
So you
Good
can
thing we
bet
didn't get lost in the woods.
do any of you have a passive perception of 12 or higher?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, everyone
Everybody
except
Llewellyn.
everyone but Lou, everyone but Lou and Dan, because I don't think his passive is 12 or better. Everyone but
Look,
Lou or
we're
Dan.
trying to.
You guys, while you're kind of talking about this, over to the left side of the map there, you start to see, or you notice there are some shiny things over there.
Penny?
Yeah, that's fine. I wanted to see are these rocks still vibing with energy, magical energy, or are they done? Are they
There's some residual stuff flowing, residual magic kind of residing in the stones, but it seems like that's fading with time. And any of you who are able, actually, I think that's all of you. All of you can cast magic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of you would be able to tell that. Tindra more so than anyone else, I think. But if you have the ability to cast spells, then you can kind of feel the magical energy flowing through the stones, and you can tell that it's dissipating. So it's just kind of residual.
The shinies are at like where down here, or was it over here?
Further to the left,
Oh, to the is that
Yeah,
where
yeah,
like the,
over-
like the
over.
rug and stuff?
over towards the rugs. Yeah.
Shiny. New. Just
Guys,
gonna zoom. all the way
there's
up.
things over here.
Oh, further, the other rugs. Way
There's
left.
these things.
Yeah.
There's
over-
things over here.
Yeah. And the other individuals who are in the cages,
Oh, that's a lot of things.
they've been, I'll say they've been let out of the cages at this point, and they're just kind of like huddled together, just kind of waiting for the go ahead, like or an escort back.
Oh,
I'm
have
not
they
sure.
been there? Oh,
Yeah, they're just
if
kinda
they've
waiting.
Been there for a while.
Like
Keelik
they're,
Cat will approach those people
Oh.
over here.
You got it. You did all yours.
yeah, they're off to the right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Keelik will reassure him with his high charisma.
Okay. Yep, they're all.
Do not worry. Gureli Kalani van Keelik, Slayer of Hags, Protector of the People, Knight of Astoria, will protect you.
And Slayer of Dragons.
And Slayer of Dragons, do not forget.
They make a charisma check, just a straight check,
Just a straight.
a straight charisma check.
Okay.
They are mildly impressed. They are just
Oh,
commoners.
wow.
They're just commoners.
Yeah, I was
gonna-
gonna try to do the same thing, but more aggressive.
Oh, to intimidate them.
Yeah, I want to go.
Love
Hey, stay there. We'll be with you. We're just looting. Let us know if any of this is your stuff. Give it to you.
They didn't take anything from us.
That
Most of
sucks. Well, it's ours. Then or just stay there. We'll get you home safe, unless you want to run through the woods on your own. Maybe get eaten by a panther.
I wouldn't do it.
There are panthers in the jungle.
I don't know where panthers live. They could live wherever. Somebody could have bought a panther, and then it's just out in the woods. So if you
There's
stay there, then we can protect you. When we go together, I would suggest that much. That's me trying to reassure them that everything's gonna be fine. And we'll take them home
What
safely.
Friend Lou is trying to say is we will protect you on the way back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it not clear?
thank you. Thank you so much.
Just hang tight right here.
Okay. Anybody who's looking through the loot? So
Swear to
there's
God, if we have to roll.
there's a number of things here. Not a small number of things actually.
Oh, yeah.
You find a pile of coins,
Awesome.
and you very quickly realize that every single coin is Electrum.
What a bastard.
Whoa.
You.
I was in the middle of typing. There better not be any Electrum here.
All literally every coin is Electrum.
Oh, Mills are so dumb. They don't even realize this is worthless.
Every single coin. There's some gemstones strewn about. There's a few scrolls. It looks like a map case.
Everything into the bag.
There's a couple of wands, some
Into the
trinkets.
bag. Into the bag.
Kind of trinkets. What does a trinket look like?
Okay. Well, there is a little pin, a little golden pin that looks like a jester's hat.
Can Nemi have?
Into the bag.
Can Nemi have? Can Nemi have?
Don't make me cast silence on you. Into the bag.
Tindra, let Nemi have it. It's
I
you.
want
You're
it.
putting everything in the bag. Just let him have it.
Not until I investigated, because the last time one of us picked up a child's toy, it did what?
It did curses. It did curses.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What?
Healer Cat knows this when it exploded.
There's
So you can have it once I've looked at it. Until then, into the bag.
there are a number of
Big
weapons.
Cool.
A number of weapons. There's some of these things I don't think will fit in the bag.
I'll carry
but-
them.
Are there any weapons that look like they are unblemished in any way?
Yeah.
I'll give the normal ones to Llewellyn to carry, and then I'll put the unblemished ones to one side, and I'll investigate those.
Only unblemished weapons in this pile.
How many are there?
There's 3 of them.
Oh, I can carry that easy.
There's 3 weapons and 2 wands.
Okay, I'm gonna look. I'll put those to one side, and I'll look at those in a minute.
Okay. There's a set of what looks like chainmail.
I'll look at that in a minute.
It's actually, I'm sorry, it's a chain shirt.
Oh my God, where is it?
It's a
It's in our bag.
it's a chain shirt. You can. Oh,
Every
man.
time you put anything in the bag, Nemi glares at you, just staring.
I will.
Just,
Nemi-
I will say this, Tindra. Most of the things that you have grabbed and started to put into the bag, everything except for the map case, the money, and some of the gemstones. Everything you've touched has had some sort of magical residue on it.
Okay. Everything
Everything.
with magical rose.
even the
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can I put everything with magical residue into like one particular pocket? I'm gonna go through all of that later.
Well, the weapons won't fit.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Weapons on one's aside because I've already
The
put them to
chain,
one side.
I'll say the chain shirt is probably going to fill up a pocket by itself.
That's fine. I can put that to one side as well. That's
Can I
fine.
hold it? Can I hold it? Can I hold it? Can I hold it? Can I hold
Not
it?
yet.
Can I hold it? Can I hold
Not
it?
yet.
Can I hold it?
Oh,
So
can I dig through my pockets and hand Nemi my dagger? You need to calm down. You
But I
can
don't
borrow my
want-
dagger.
I don't want a dagger. I want the shirt.
I'm gonna,
Right,
I'm
but
gonna
we
put
have to make sure they're not cursed.
I'm gonna put this in the party sheet,
I'm gonna
Thank you.
drop it in the dirt.
and you guys and you
And then
can see
realize that
how
was
many.
Give it back.
The
Oh
party
my gosh. So much Electrum. So much Electrum.
I know. I know.
Bastard.
Is it in the inventory?
Yeah, inventory.
4,000?
4,000 electrum.
party sheet, yeah.
It's like what, 1,000 gold?
It's
Yeah.
2,000. It's 2,000 gold.
My gut instinct was right.
Yeah, it's half
That's
a
a lot of
half a
gold.
gold piece.
Throw it
It
in the
is-
trash.
It is a lot of gold. It's 2,000 gold.
The trash.
And we somehow
Trash.
magically alchemy it into gold instantaneously.
It's 2,000 gold basically that you can't spend because nobody likes electrum.
So we
Gotta
alchemize
find
it
a
into
bank.
gold.
Yeah.
Only
Gotta
Jeff
find a
gives
bank
money we
now.
can't spend.
So yeah, you've got a bunch of scrolls here. You have a few weapons. There's a dagger made out of bone. There's a really interesting looking warhammer.
You look at kind of is interested in the Warhammer. Not gonna lie.
Let me investigate them and then we can decide who's interested.
You can tell if anyone's paying attention. You can tell Keelikek's kind of looking at that Warhammer. It's like,
The warhammer is made out. It looks like it's made out of like quartz gemstones.
yeah.
Nope. Okay.
And then there is wow, man, wasn't oh, and then there's also a very finely crafted rapier.
Nope.
Ooh.
All right.
Also nice.
The thing I'll investigate first. Assuming, are we gonna chill here for a bit, guys, or are we going straight?
No, I
Shall
would
we
suggest-
leave first and get on the
Well,
road?
the cave is actually probably a good place to be secure for an evening's rest.
Have
What
we
time of day is
secured
it?
the rest of the key?
It would be late by now.
Okay. So
Yeah,
then,
here.
fair. Yeah, we can just
Um,
stay for the night then.
That means with the commoners.
Mhm.
Can I roll performance to see because I'm gonna dance for them? So first, I'm gonna ask if they want me to dance for them. They seem stressed out.
No, I think we're good. Thank you.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
sure?
start-
I'm really good.
Okay. They seem like not sure about anything and very timid about the whole ordeal. You can go ahead and roll performance.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
move the bodies somewhere else so they're not looking at their friends and
Right.
family probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set that shit pit on fire.
It's 26.
Oh, that's gonna smell so bad.
I wanted to burn it. I wanted to burn the smell away.
Raise to the education.
I don't know. The smell of
Hey, I'm dancing for me, not for them.
the smell of burning shit lingers. I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna put
God.
that out there. That will linger
Oh.
for a long time.
Jesus, this is not. That's
Is
not-
there a way to cover it with earth or something?
If
Oh,
you have a spell or something that you could move things
Oh.
with, like mage
mean,
hand or
I don't. I don't.
move
I
earth.
have a load of grateful commoners.
I don't have enough. I don't have
They're
another
fine.
spell slot.
Rip. They're not feeling the greatest right now.
That's exactly why they need to do some work. Get some strength back into their bones.
I don't think that's how that works.
Can I bop each one on the head and give them my like lay on hands?
You wanna give each one of them lay on hands? There's 7 of them.
Yeah, just one. Hold on. Okay, I give them 5, and then I'll give them my celestial stuff,
Okay.
my healing hands, and then they each get healed up. But I go like duck, duck, goose.
Okay.
Bunk, 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 bunk.
All right. I mean, yeah, they seem like they feel better after that. I mean, not too much better, although they're commoners.
I was
No,
gonna say
they
that's
feel
full healing.
They feel great. They feel fantastic after that. Yeah.
Man, I should start pushing my religion on them.
I feel like they'd really appreciate.
You're covered in blood anyway, guys.
Yeah. So they are very, very grateful. They seem to be okay now, and if you have shovels, they can try to fill the pit in.
I mean, I'm assuming there's shovels in here. These gnolls potentially dug it.
Well, yeah, the gnolls are
Does
like
it come with,
dog
like,
people.
normal-
They can just claw it
That's
out.
true. That's true.
Is there what, KP?
Doesn't that come with like normal kits, like starting kits, shovels?
Not all of them.
Oh, okay.
And also, I don't think all these guys have a starter kit.
No.
Well, Keelikek might have one, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna spend, I don't know, a couple of hours identifying some stuff.
Couple what?
Hours.
Couple hours. Okay.
Yeah.
What do we
We can
start?
do it as a ritual. 10 minutes each time, so 10 items.
That's that's a long time, but I guess that
I know.
works.
I've got nothing else going on.
Alrighty. How
so
long?
Yeah, I'll do the golden lapel pin first, just to shut that
The
down.
lapel pin. You find that the lapel pin is called the Golden Jester's pin.
Mhm.
Um.
I haven't shared this with anyone just yet, FYI. So
Yep. You find that it is imbued with magics that make man.
man.
It
Like in Mulan, make a man out of you.
It turns that frown
so
upside down.
you find, after identifying it, you would know that when a person attuned to the pin, it requires attunement by a bard.
Oh,
No, a couple of those.
when said bard uses their bardic inspiration, they can also expend a spell slot if they wish to give the creature 1d6 temporary hit points per level of the spell slot.
Oh, dope. Okay.
so what you're saying is there's a chance.
Witnessing how that fight went and how Nemi didn't use any inspiration on anyone else, it's probably better suited to Keelikek. But I'll give it to Nemi anyway and just say, this is probably better for not you, but you wanted it. There you go. Go nuts.
So the Golden Jester's pin, you can put that in your inventory.
I'm currently dancing, as we speak, for just a round.
Oh no, too late. You lost it. Keelikek, it's yours now.
I mean,
What is
taking it
this?
from
This?
you.
What is this?
I'll take it from you. Just to know what you were walking in on as you walked over.
Shiny.
Oh, I didn't walk over. I handed it out.
You
Handed it to Nemi.
You were assuming that Tinder
Nemi
was happy.
Nemi walked away. After getting absolutely nothing, he pouts and starts walking. He just left.
Yeah, and Tinder holds it out to you and goes, if you want it, there you go.
He's not there to accept it. So he goes
Okay,
to the next
there you
highest
go.
bidder. He goes to the next
What's
highest
even
bidder.
Keelikek takes it. What is this? What
It will make you better at healing
better? Okay.
when you do
So-
your little inspirational songs.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
Golden Jester's pin in the party sheet there, if you want to pull that out and take
So now
that.
Keelikek has it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright.
I knew it
That
was gonna.
sucks.
I knew it was gonna go to one of the two of you.
So I just drag it over on my body.
Yeah, it should be able to just drag it from the party sheet onto your token.
If Keelik
Whatever.
doesn't want it, he can always pass it on.
Let's see if I
Tinder's
can.
actually is just, eh.
If you give it to Nemi, Nemi's just gonna use it to make himself tankier.
I don't think you can. I don't know if that's how it would work. I didn't really read it, but you are more than welcome to work that
I don't
out.
know if you can inspire yourself. It says specifically when you inspire another creature.
Bet. So I can't use it on myself.
Correct.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
God, Nimi's selfish.
Put it right on his cloak of billowing. It's just like right there. It's just blinging
Holding
it
the
out.
cloak
Yeah.
and billowing
that
together.
should be.
I didn't think it meshed with Nemi. If I'm honest, Keelik is the better recipient. I think. I'll do the creepy bone dagger next.
The bone dagger. Okay, real quick. Keelikek, if you would like to attune to that item, it takes a short rest or about an hour to attune to something. So on your inventory sheet, on your character sheet, on your inventory tab, if you click the little circle next to that indicates that you are attuned to that item, and you can do that with 3 items. You can attune to 3 things. Okay. And you can see up at the top there, it says 1 of 3, that the indicator shows you how many you've got. The bone. Yes.
In the interest of time, if I just tell you what I'm looking at, can you just unlock them for me, and then I can, if need be, distribute them and explain them, just for the sake of brevity.
Sake of brevity, when magic items are involved.
It's up to you in the group. I'm just thinking it'll be easier with me going through.
It depends. It depends on what it is. If it's something exciting, then I'll kind of read it out.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do the bone dagger, the chain shirt, the war hammer, the rapier, there's 2 glasses from the looks of it, and the 2 wands.
Okay.
The opal necklace. Is it just an opal necklace?
Just an opal necklace. It's not magic.
I thought it would be. And then I'll do. I said 2 more, so I'll do the outstanding scroll and the expensive scroll, and I'll look at the rest another day.
Outstanding scroll and the expensive scroll. Which ones are those?
I don't know.
That is. Hang on, I gotta find which ones. That's that one. Okay, and then. And you said the outstanding and the expensive?
Yes, sir.
That one's up here? Question mark?
Yes.
Oh, those 2. Okay. Maybe it's that one. Yep. Okay. Good deal. Okay. So the rapier, we'll keep that one simple. It's a +1 rapier.
Dope.
All right. The dagger is just a little different. The dagger looks. Hang on.
Bone.
It looks like a bone. The dagger looks like this.
Oh, very cool.
I want like not Keelik, but me.
Yeah. So when you identify the bone dagger, you find that it's something called Bone Carver.
Dope.
Relative of George.
That's the peanut butter guy.
Yeah.
So once per long rest, you can use the dagger to stab it into the body of a dead humanoid, and then the dagger will grow and transform into an animated skeleton under the person's control for 1 hour.
Wait, what?
So you stab the dagger into a dead humanoid, use an action, and once per long rest, you can make the dagger change into an animated skeleton.
The dagger turns into
The dagger, when you stab it into a person that's dead, and then the dagger will change into to an animated skeleton. It uses a skeleton stat block, and you can use your bonus action to issue single word commands to it, and the skeleton will attempt to complete whatever single word commands. So it's got to be pretty simple. It will attempt to complete that command until ordered otherwise, or it's destroyed, and if the skeleton moves more than 60 feet away from the person, then it's destroyed as well. And after after an hour, the magic animating the skeleton ends. The skeleton is destroyed, and when a skeleton is destroyed, the dagger it falls apart and reforms into Bone Carver, and then the dagger falls to the ground where the skeleton was.
Sick.
Okay. Cool. I'll keep that for now because that could be interesting.
Scary skeleton.
Which one's next?
Change it.
Chain shirt. That's pretty cool. It's a chain shirt made by elves. It is an elven chain.
Cool.
Elven chain's pretty cool. It counts as a +1 chain shirt, but it's lighter, I believe, than a normal chain shirt.
What? What?
Oh, yeah. Next, what was the next one?
Some people are gonna fight for that one. The exquisite Warhammer. Apologies.
The Warhammer. So this is something called the Quartz Hammer. Obviously, it's made out of quartz. It looks like this. Maybe.
Oh wow, dude! It looks like a Ben 10 weapon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Smithity smash, baby.
Yeah.
And this Warhammer, it counts as +1 Warhammer.
Nice.
And then when the person wielding it hits something with it, that thing's speed is reduced by 5 feet as they are slowly encased in crystals. At the start of that creature's turn, they make a strength saving throw in an attempt to break the crystal and recover their movement. On a failure, the crystals remain. Every time you hit a creature with this thing, more crystals build up on it.
Oh my god.
If a creature's speed is reduced to 0 with this weapon, crystals grow to completely encase their body, and the creature is considered to be petrified until freed by greater restoration or higher magics.
Bro, that is pretty
Damn.
cool.
Okay.
Battle strategy. Hit something, throw it to the next person. Hit
Keeler
something,
cake
throw it to the next
first.
person.
Yeah. Keeler expressed interest in the Warhammer, so I will go. There you go, Keeler Cake. I don't know where it's gone. It's disappeared. Oh no, there it is.
Beautiful.
It will be. I mean, you're quite strong, so I think maybe you'll be the best person to use it too. But it will also help slow down some people, so use it wisely.
Oh, this good news.
So you can drag that from the party sheet into your inventory like you did the other one.
Thank you, Fintendra.
It's okay.
Quartz.
The 2 glasses were next if they were both magical.
The glasses, they are. These are pretty simple. They are 2 separate styles of glasses. One is called the Eyes of Charming. One's the Eyes of Charming, and one is the Eyes of Minute Seeing, granting you advantage on things you're investigating that are within a foot of your face. So,
okay,
looking at small details, basically.
Okay. I'll keep the Eyes of Minute Seeing. I think that benefits me, but I'm happy for someone else to potentially have that. The Eyes of Charming. Damn, I think that's probably Keeler Cake, but I'll let them sort it out. And the 2 wands.
The 2 wands. These are pretty simple. Wand of Magic Missiles, Wand of Smiles.
Brilliant. Okay. Was that Tasha's? Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, that makes
Thought
sense.
we didn't
Cool.
do Tasha's here.
I pull
No,
stuff out
Tasha's,
of them every now and
like
then.
laughter. Oh, okay. No, that's just Batman animated series creep. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna give that to Nebby just for bands. Draxon. I know you're using your size and stuff, but would you like a weapon that is a little bit better? Just like can give you more
Sure.
accuracy?
Sure. Not against this.
There is a rapier here of a +1 that might be suited for someone such as yourself. I feel like Nemi probably could also use it, but I feel like maybe you don't have any magic items at the moment, so.
I mean, sure. I'll take it if it is being offered to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one of you guys can decide whether you want this elven chain. So it gives you +1 to your AC, and you're considered proficient with it, even if you don't have medium armor proficiency. Guess I could technically wear it too, but then if I wear that, I don't think it increases me by anything of benefit, so it's probably not worth it on my end, if I'm honest. But you can add your dex to it as well, so it gives you a +1 plus your dex, up to a maximum of 2, obviously.
Can I have?
Yeah, it's probably suited for whoever doesn't have proficiency in medium armor, so. The rogues or the bard.
I am wearing medium armor. I'm also a ranger.
Yep.
It's just up to you whether you want this instead of your medium armor, because I know your medium armor gives you disadvantage on.
It does, but it gives me the exact same AC.
Okay.
I'm plenty stealthy.
Then
with the skill.
Nemi, it's all you, bud. That elven chain is all yours.
I'm gonna stick my hand in the bag and pull out the opal necklace and just put it on. It's mine
Wow.
now. I just think it's shiny.
Okay.
It's just I want it. I can't
Yeah.
have any of this other stuff.
Well, I'll give you the eyes of charming if you want them.
Glasses that charm people.
Yeah, they're so charming.
They're gonna punch me in the face and they're gonna crack.
I mean, you don't have to wear them all the time. You don't have to attune to. Oh, you do have to attune to. That's
The spell scrolls that you wanted to identify.
Yep.
You can read them. They're both on your spell list. One of them is a scroll of stone skin,
Nope.
and then the other one is a scroll of permanency.
Ooh, how exciting!
That is a new spell that I have added to the game.
Let's hope it's game breaking.
It could be. It lets you make spell effects permanent, like mage armor.
Ooh.
It costs money, and it it acts like kind of like weapon attunements, but spell attunements.
Wait, do I not have that acid loaded up or something? I don't know. No.
What did it say?
I know it didn't open the spell up, so I was like, Activation. I have everything loaded. Oh no.
There you go.
Weird. Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. Not for a while, but wait. So but that would mean that that's permanently on, or like permanently up, effectively.
You can use it to permanently put one thing up, or you can wait to like add it to your spell book. And
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. When I was in my spellbook, I could use it to keep one thing permanently up until dispelled.
until it's dispelled, yeah.
Ooh.
And then
Very-
once you finish a long rest, the effects come back.
Ooh.
So if it's dispelled or something, then the effect is still there. It's still permanent, but it's just
Mhm.
removed temporarily.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Oh yeah. I like that. Cool. If I can read the other scrolls, I'll give them a once over, but I'm not too worried about it.
I think you can read some of these. Yeah, there's a scroll of fog cloud. I think this one's... There's a cleric spell in there that you cannot read.
Okay.
And this one is also a spell you cannot read. You can attempt to read them.
I can do identify and I can read them, right?
Yeah, you would be able to identify them like that.
All right. Well,
Hey,
this
Josh.
is anybody's.
Yep.
Oop.
Question.
Yes.
I was looking at the Warhammer
Yes.
and let's see, Quartz Hammer. It says it is versatile.
Yes.
Means I can use it as a one-handed.
You can use it as it's a one-handed weapon, and if you choose to use it as two-handed, the damage dice goes up to the next damage die. However, if you do that, you can't use your sneak attack with it.
I was just about to say, who's excited to see Keelik Kek sneak attack somebody with this big ass warhammer?
So you can still wield it with one hand. And
Right.
just keep in mind, warhammers are not big weapons. Warhammers are like 2 pounds max. So the image itself looks like it's a big weapon, but the thing's it's like a really small sledgehammer. Okay? Warhammers are not these giant weapons like a lot of people make them out to be.
Hydrate.
I already did.
All right, I've been hydrating.
Oh, bro, I've been drinking this yogurt, bro.
This warhammer's as big as my imagination lets it be.
I wish that worked for everything.
Right?
Yeah.
I just have a number of handles that I'd like to use,
But in
I'd like to use
D&D, in D&D, warhammers have the versatile property, which means they are big enough to where
cool.
you can use them with two hands if you wish.
Mhm.
You could do that, like if you've already used your sneak attack for the round and you somehow get an extra attack in the same turn, or in the same in the same turn. If you somehow got another attack, you could use both your hands and increase the damage dice.
Okay.
However, if it's like a regular attack for you and you're wanting sneak attack, you have to use it with one hand.
Okay.
Because your feat allows you to use bludgeoning weapons for sneak, which is
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Amazing.
Wow.
Bonk.
We may have retired the clue.
It's a good weapon.
Man. Oh man, it's real good.
Yeah, I thought KB would enjoy that.
So I put a bunch of different weapons in to Fantasy Grounds, and I just rolled out of those things to see what would be put in here, and this is the stuff you got.
Awesome. Was anything else other than the two scrolls magical by chance? Okay, was the map case magical?
The map case is not magical. However, inside the map case, there are some things.
Ooh.
Do you look?
Of course.
Okay.
Have you ever known Tindra to not look at something he shouldn't have looked at?
The first thing you notice when you pull they're kind of rolled up parchments is a crude map with an X on it. And it has the location you're currently at, and then a dotted line to an X. It's like
Okay.
it basically follows the coast, and goes south a little bit. Hang on, let me pull up a map so I'm not telling you wrong here. Yeah. So it goes up the coast to the east. And then kind of drops down around like a 90-degree kind of bend further into the bay. And the X is over $20. Jeff, what did you do?
Oh my gosh.
Jeff, what did you
Jeff, please be
Jeff?
nice.
do? Jeff, what
Jeff,
did
we're
you
having
do?
a hard time, man.
Jeff, what did you do?
Please.
What do you
Yes, give Keelik Kek more inspirations.
do? What do you
What at this point?
What do we got, Jeff? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? King Bashman. Oh my god.
Can you identify those
Oh, yeah,
two
yeah.
scrolls? you
Sorry,
saw
sorry,
with?
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
unattuned to this
Agreed.
game.
If you wish, you can.
It's a cursed
I
game.
don't know if he's trying to send me something on Discord or not. Nope. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. Thanks for the donation, man. I don't know if you wanted anything for it.
Bro, buy some stuff for it, man.
Yeah.
Don't just give it. Fuck our day up.
You can send me a PM or put it in chat here, whatever you want to do. But thank you. Thank you. That's like
Thank you, Jay.
that's like 4 subscriptions over on Twitch, man.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
The hammer says it only works on creatures medium size or smaller. I can't like petrify inanimate objects, correct?
Correct. It has to be something that has a movement speed, and they have to be small, medium, or smaller. So you can't use it on like a big dragon. It won't slow a big dragon down.
Or like all the things that Chris was trying to see if you could do in chat. Like
Oh yeah, yeah. It doesn't work on
water
objects.
or whatnot.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that doesn't happen.
That's what I thought.
It doesn't work like that.
Look at all this stuff.
Oh, you're just putting stuff into the party sheet. Oh man.
Yeah, there's just some stuff that I've got in my bag, in my personal bag, and I'm like, this technically can go
Yeah.
in there.
So you all can
How do you
I'm
take
gonna-
things out of the party sheet?
just
You can
drag
grab
it.
and take it.
Yep, drag
Well,
the
I
little
tried.
link and open up your inventory tab. If you
Easy.
take it from your the thing to your inventory tab. Yep. And then I'm gonna put
So
I'm gonna put an X on the map. And and there's now dotted lines and an X on the actual map to simulate what the map is telling you. Legendary inspiration card, Keelakek. Oh, legendary inspiration card for Keelakek and 2 special anti-hero points.
Yeah.
Always kill a kick.
Yes.
All right, so channel redemptions, 2 special anti-hero points. I used my last one last game, so that is good. Okay, let me pull up the inspiration cards real quick. Inspiration.
Keelakek was getting low. He only has 3 right now, so that helps.
Oh, ruthless. How would you cope?
This can't possibly be left to stand.
Legendary inspiration.
What are so many
How?
chickens? I mean, yeah.
my AC has not gone up.
Special-
Interesting.
You may have
That's
to do that. It may have to be something that you tinker with manually. Manually. Jeez.
Legendary inspiration card. All right, KP, roll on that.
Just into a roll.
Oh god,
All right.
we have another one. Hang on. Oh jeez. Oh no, Jeff, what are you doing? What are you doing, Jeff?
Okay, I'm not
Jeff,
rolling.
What are you doing?
I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna put this right here.
It should be just the dice symbol that's in there.
Yeah. Yeah. You want me to roll?
Yeah.
You said hold on, so I was like,
Yeah. No, go
I
ahead.
was
Go ahead.
hoping.
Go ahead.
did I do that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have the card just as planned.
the module you're representing is not loaded.
Yeah, I haven't. So this card allows, oh man, a chosen enemy falls for a trap of your own design. The trap is treated as if it were planted a long time before, in parentheses, DM's discretion. So
Oh my
have-
god,
you have
Keelakek,
that
you're
card.
a genius.
Technical genius Keelakek.
I like to think it's like when a squirrel buries an acorn and forgets about it.
This is some Mr. Bean like just like completely by happenstance, but it looks like he meant to do it on purpose, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
I like it.
Oh my god.
Mm,
Oh my god.
I will be taking all the gemstones unless somebody wants some of them.
are they just normal gemstones?
I think
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, no, they're not
Like
magic.
4 of them.
They are not
How do I take-
magical.
But how big are they?
Just drag the link. Drag the link from the party sheet to your inventory.
There was 5, but I took one already. So now there's 4.
Healy Cake might want to have like a ring with one on just because it's pretty, but
I mean, you can take it. You can take one if you
What
want.
color-
That's why I was
what color we got?
asking.
So as you guys are
I'm
figuring
just
out,
taking stuff.
you guys are figuring out inventory. Tindra, there is also a note in this map case.
Ooh. Tindra, don't go to this location. You.
Jeff says to
fucking
check
hammer.
donation messages.
Donation messages.
What? Oh.
What donation
Wow.
messages? Hang on. Apparently I had to check a donation message.
Oh no.
Where'd it go? Hold one while I check donation message.
I'm just gonna
Wait.
ask to the room while we're all here. So I get a +1 bonus to my AC on top of the 13 base, right?
Yep.
So that'd be 13 plus my dex, which is a +4.
Plus-
so that'd be
No, plus 2 of your
No,
2 of your
medium only goes up to a maximum of +2.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're not
Oh,
getting
snap.
a million.
Oh, snap. Jeff. You crazy son of a bitch.
oh no.
What has Jeff done?
Everybody gets a
Die.
special hero point.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you,
Bite
Jeff.
back my preordained indignation.
Busting it down.
I
Dungeons
will
and
bust
Dragons
it
style.
down, dude.
Goated with the sauce.
Hey Josh, does that wild magic trigger anymore, or is it just the one time?
It triggers more. So the way that works, and it's in the thing. If
Okay.
it's in the description. So that will trigger more if you guys roll a natural 20 or a natural 1. That yeah,
I'm
for
gonna start
the
rolling
rest of the session, that is when those trigger. So when you roll natural, it happens when they first redeem it, which in this case was at the beginning of the session, and on natural 1s and natural 20s. And that is any time a d20 is rolled. It's not for any check. So if you guys rolled a natural 1 or a natural 20 on those skill checks to investigate the stones, it would have triggered then too.
Could you imagine that body swap happening when we were in the middle of combat?
That would have been funny.
No, wait, not half.
Okay.
That would have
So,
been great.
to kind of move things. Oh yeah. Note, Tindra.
Yeah.
This note. Let me see what you read real quick. Okay. Well, I guess I don't know why I said that. It's uncommon. I don't even know. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. So this
Here, enemy treasure.
it says no. Drug. Enclosed is directions to the stronghold. Use the weapons and the magic provided to slay the dragon. When you are finished with this task, bring the horde to the stronghold.
Oh, dope. We already killed the dragons. That's handy.
That's right.
Killed a dragon.
And one
it's-
last thing, while I am digging and putting things inside the bag and outside the bag and all that jazz, do I accidentally stumble onto the vase?
Real
Bruise.
quick. That letter. Hang on.
Oh,
You just
no.
got a letter.
You
You
just
just
got
got
a
a
letter. You just got
There's
a
a
letter.
there's a messenger that walks into the cave and gives me a note.
Wearing a particular green shirt.
I have to find. That's not them.
Oh. I'm looking everywhere for you.
That's.
Don't take our gemstones, thank you. Those are
Oh, don't
for
take,
Yeah,
don't,
yeah.
don't take them. Oh, I can
No,
put them back.
the
those are
note.
for selling.
It's signed X.
I mean, I took them. I told Keelik
Don't take
he
it.
could take them.
Don't take no gemstones.
I was stealing them. They're mine.
How?
they've been.
How?
They've been in the party sheet.
Yeah.
You did put them in the party sheet.
Yeah, but they're in the bag of holding. Why steal gemstones?
You're
when you
looking
can-
at a letter. You're looking at a letter. You don't know.
Keelik
Okay.
will put them back. You
I'll
go,
give Keelik two of mine.
He
But
just wants
Already
one. He just wants to make a ring.
to kind
You
of
can have one then.
speed things along here after you've read everything. I don't know if you will tell the rest of the group any of this information.
No,
But
they're stealing.
to just kind of speed things along.
Of course.
I
Of course
will.
they do.
Okay. I will say that you all get a long rest. And the commoners that are with you, the next day at least, are quite ready to go.
Understandable.
Okay,
Are we going to go back? Yeah. We leave. We go. We walk.
We should head back in the reports.
Quick question. How are we going to get them all up the cliff?
You have the rope of climbing.
I'm gonna climb.
All of them?
Yeah. I got hands and feet. I can climb.
Oh, so we all got a long rest, which means I can drop dissonant whispers from my image jogger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like we talked about. Yeah.
Hey,
I
Josh,
don't
have
want
you-
it anymore.
How do I give
What?
someone something?
You can drag it. You should be able to drag it from your inventory onto their token, onto their portrait up at the top.
Okay. I will figure
Delete item. Replace hypnotic pattern.
See? Now there is many gemstones.
Is it working?
I don't know. Did it
Okay.
work?
I don't. It'll normally put something down in chat.
Oh no.
It'll be like so and so gave someone this thing to so and so. Just like you see there for the party sheets.
It did not work.
What are you trying to give?
I'm just trying to give him one of my 2 gemstones because I put the rest back in the bag. I just wanted to keep a shiny thing.
Who are you trying to give that to?
Keelikek.
Oh, that didn't work. Hang on. Maybe
Did not
maybe it's just me that can do it. Hey,
We popped up. Something popped up. It says gemstone. It says jewelry.
Jewelry.
Oh,
there
got
you
one.
go. I have to drag it from your inventory to his inventory.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Stole 2 gemstones.
2 of them. All right.
Tinger's gonna find out and he's gonna be mad.
So,
No, it just means I'm going to start using the electrum pieces for my spellbook.
yes, the Electrum.
My fucking electrum.
So much electrum. Can we find a bank? Like a tree bank? So we don't have this useless coin?
30 gold pieces.
There you go.
How dare you dirty my inventory with your electrum?
Oh yeah, it is a lot of coinage because coins. I don't know if that adds weight to your inventory now. So I don't know if that might have over encumbered some people.
You
Luckily,
can give it
I'm
all.
tall.
Give it all to Keelakek. He'll carry the electrum. He's fine with that.
To make a long story short, it takes you about a half a day to get from where you're at to back to Ghoul Town. Okay?
Mm.
And you've got 5 of the individuals there with you. 2 of them went on ahead. I need to roll percentile.
It is a wilderness out there.
That's their own fault. I told them about the panther.
Okay, that's 83%. I think that's enough for them to make it back. Unharmed. They made it back in one piece. So when all of you arrive, you can hear you arrive the next day. The people that left before, they would have already gotten back to town. They would have already said, you know, that basically you all saved them, but you're not sure like when you're coming back. And so the next day when all of you arrive, the town is cheering, greeting you like heroes that you are. And in the town square, again? What am I?
Oh no.
Oh no, Jeff.
What are you
Someone's
doing?
having fun tonight.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got
Jeff
you.
is complicated what this means.
I got you. Okay. Thank you, Jeff. You are greeted in the town square by the resident necromancer overlord of the town, by Oriel.
Mushroom King.
Yeah, Mushroom King, as you
Cousin.
as you have come to call him. Thank you so much for returning our citizens in one piece. Most of them, I see. We were informed late last night of the unfortunate demise of some of them, but we understand. Regardless, the reception here is not unwarranted. Your rewards await you.
What rewards?
You had requested access to certain things.
Yeah, we asked to go into his library and then cash however much he was going to give us.
Keelakek just wants a belly full of warm food and good drink.
I'll take his share.
I think we can accommodate that, Keelakek. I'm sure Hannibal would be happy to prepare whatever you wish.
Don't eat any food from a guy called Hannibal.
Yeah, I was
just
going to
throw it
say
out
that seems not right.
He runs the inn.
It's fine. There's lots of eggs.
there.
I like Hannibal's food. That was very nice.
I read that book.
Fruits too. It's very nice.
Oh, okay.
Jeff.
So, the library's in the church. If that's, I'm not sure if that's what you want to do immediately now, or if you have something else that's pressing, or...
It has been a long journey. It is up to my companions.
No, we can get started. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll take a wrap. If you could put all the meats into a container that is also edible, I will eat that in the library.
Oh,
How about this? Kilikek will bring the food
I'm
to.
eating.
Will bring food to the rest of the party. We will assemble at the library and begin our investigation there.
We've a very strict no eating policy in the library. The oils from the foods and things gets all over the pages and it degrades the very old books that are there.
Kilikek understands. Is there like a plaza outside that's
Oh, you're
acceptable?
in it. You're in it.
This is fine.
Yeah,
This is the
let's
plaza
just
here,
go
yes.
eat, and then we can go to the library. I'm hungry, and I haven't had a drink in at least a day.
Is that
I
a
need
record or?
For me, yeah.
Good.
Not really.
Congratulations. Oh,
Carver.
no. Right.
Or I want to be. That's why I'm going to the tavern, so I can eat,
Really?
drink.
Well, okay. That's fine, I suppose.
I must warn, last time we came to the tavern, we were told not to come back for a while because we did such a good job with the festivities.
How about we just get you some food and bring it in here? Not into the library, but in. We'll just have somebody bring you some food.
Can Nemi go to the tavern anyway?
If you were part of that two-party gang that was told not to come back for a while.
What if I said please?
I'm
Do
very
you think he'll
sorry.
let me stay?
I
Aw.
don't know. I'm gonna go inside here. We'll get things arranged for you. Yes, that sounds like a perfect plan. And he just kind of like awkwardly turns around and glides back into the church.
Being
My
a mushroom,
cousin-
he's very awkward.
I think that's why he's awkward.
He's a mushroom. I suppose he doesn't know people society because he's a mushroom.
No, I think he's a pretty fun guy.
So they bring you whatever food basically you're wanting. They get you all situated. So what is it you're looking for in the library? Who wants to head off? Who wants to be the lead researcher?
Who got the eyeballs?
Tindra.
That makes sense.
He also has a spell that can make him have perfect recollection of everything he reads.
It's also very useful.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
If Tindra can, I just want to help.
Yeah.
I
Pretty
think if I don't think you guys can. If Tindra's using those glasses, he's got advantage on as long as he's got the book within a foot of his face.
Oh, then I will look at other stuff then.
Okay.
Well,
So
it
you
could be
guys,
like we split up, look for like, hey, look for this specific book or something that might
100%.
be of this type of
Yeah.
Like
kind of thing.
anything with this. Like,
Sure.
I would still
like
need,
within
yeah,
a
I still
genre.
need,
Okay.
yeah, I could still take the help and stuff in actually locating the right book to read.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, there's definitely a use for a team.
Sure. Okay. So let's start with Tindra. What are you looking for?
Well, we're after some info about the hags, right?
Mhm.
I'm also going to look for some information privately regarding Llewellyn's missing item.
Soul.
Sure.
Okay.
They stole it.
Sure.
Put it back.
Sure.
Yeah. And then, depending on what information this library has, further private investigation regarding Tindra's affliction.
Okay. So what do you want to do first?
I'm going to do the general one for the hag first.
Okay. You're just looking for general information on hags, or are you looking for something specific? Because you guys
I
already
wanna see-
have pretty general
Yeah,
knowledge.
no,
of...
no, I don't- I'm not looking for general stuff. I'm looking for if there's specific things regarding the ritual or information that may have been checked out recently.
Okay, so you want to see like who else may have checked information out about hags, and okay.
And then if so, what they read.
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Okay. And I'm assuming the guys are giving me a hand.
Well, you have. If you were reading the book.
Yeah, but this is to find the potential book, right?
Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to confirm before I do
Makes
it.
sense. If somebody else is helping you, trying to figure out like what you're looking for, helping you, yeah, you can have advantage.
Yay.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Yeah. So somebody has looked up information on hags here in the past.
Oh no.
It
I don't have
was
my notes, and I don't know what I put.
Oh no.
I got you.
I don't know if I'll be able to write it anyway.
so a few months ago, somebody here checked out a book about hags,
Mhm.
and it was merely signed X.
Is the handwriting familiar to the handwriting on the?
Do you pull it out and kind of compare the two?
Yeah.
It is exactly the same.
Okay, cool. The note in that didn't have like a where to meet or anything, right? It was more like instructions: go to the stronghold and kind of chill there, kind of thing.
Yeah, basically it was like, once you've slayed the beast, bring the horde back to the stronghold, and that was really all the letter had in it.
Okay. And the stronghold was the thing that was marked X, correct?
It was the thing that was marked X. Yep.
Okay, cool. That's useful. Okay, next location. Okay. Did that X take out? I'll look through the checkout book. Was there anything else that X has taken in the last, let's say year?
Let me just make sure I have the definition of this word correct here.
Yeah. And
nope.
also, just so you're aware, I can read 50 pages per minute and a perfect recollection of any information. So I'm assuming even if this ledger is a book, I can still read it pretty quickly. So.
Wow.
Nutters.
Yup. The spell is useful.
So the first book that was signed out was it was titled Hags, Sirens, and Other Bad Girls.
Okay, we're looking for someone horny.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo, why do you have this down here?
There was a book.
The first page it says you must be 18 or older to open.
I want you to say that book name again, just for my notes.
Hags, Sirens, and Other Bad Girls.
Who was the author?
The author of that book?
Yeah,
Old one?
that's it. just for research purposes.
Research purposes? Just for research purposes, huh?
Yeah.
Denise Little?
Mm.
That is a real book, by the way. That's a
hope.
real book.
Whoa.
Hey.
There was another book called Hag Seed that was checked out.
Ew. Okay.
Somebody's been doing their research.
And then there was another book just titled The Night Hag.
Okay. I'm going to quickly browse through each of those books and just see if there are any like notes or anything left in them, like someone scribbled in the margins or something. Or if there was a page that was earmarked or something. I want to, yeah.
So roll an investigation check for me. Giggity.
Okay.
I'm really hoping one of you gets like a natural 1 or natural
Well,
20.
I mean, it's very likely it will be me. I am rolling.
You are rolling some dice here. It's a 17. In the book titled The Night Hag, you find that there are 3 pages that are torn out.
Dang it. What are they likely to be? Like, what the chapter is that this torn out? What's the context of the before and after pages?
So one of the chapters is it's the Night Hag. There are 3 pages.
Yep.
The first chapter that the page is torn out of is basically like a detailed list of the different types of hags.
Okay.
And going through the different types of hags, you kind of notice like the one that's missing is the one that's on the title of the book.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Were there any more missing from that hag bit, like the other 2 that we killed?
You guys dealt with green hags.
Yeah.
And the description and all that stuff is still in that book.
Okay.
So that wasn't torn out. So, and then flipping through, there is there's just explanations on how best to make deals with hags, what you can do without getting in too much trouble. Like there's certain like hags deal in deals. Like that's their whole deal. Like that's what they do, right? How many times can you say deal in one sentence?
Depends on what you dealt with.
That's right. So it's going through and describing all of this, and then there's one page in that chapter about how to best kind of word those things and kind of write those social contracts with hags. And that is torn out. So you're at this point probably easy enough to put together with the 2 pages that have been torn out. It's like somebody's made a deal with a hag. It's probably a night hag.
Yeah.
And the last page, the last chapter, is basically how to get out of deals with hags that you've made.
Lol.
And there is a page in that book, or a chapter torn out as well.
Okay. Are there any other books regarding night hags at all that might give us just a bit of information about how to fight them or anything like that at all?
Information on.
I'll ask the staff, I guess. I don't.
Does everybody roll an investigation check to try and find a book?
Yeah, you guys can do that too. That makes sense.
That way we might roll a 20 or a 1.
Yeah, I like that idea. Everyone roll with advantage.
Killer kick out. Here we go. Nope. Killer kick.
You didn't do it.
There's so many books in here. Killer kick doesn't know where to look.
So there.
Lou wants to find books on other things.
Oh, so close. So something that does kind of pique your interest, Tindra. There's a few things. There's kind of a description of night hags in a different book, and it basically spells out like night hags were once creatures of the Feywild, but their foulness, and that's saying a lot for the Feywild, their foulness got them exiled to the Hells, where they were where they degenerated into fiends. So they're like devils now. And something that
Okay.
night hags specialize in is soul mongering. They can essentially intrude into a creature's dreams and over a course of time, it doesn't say how long, over a course of time they can either corrupt a soul to commit evil deeds, and once it does, they can take that soul into their bag, called a soul bag, and transport that to the Nine Hells.
Groovy. Interesting. Wonder if that's who took Lou's soul.
You don't
I'll
know.
flag that little bit of information for later. Cool. I think that's everything I want to find on hags. Is there anything anyone else wanted?
Dessert.
Draxon's looking for nature god stuff.
Nature god stuff?
Any of the
Why?
5 of them.
Why ever would he look for nature god stuff?
Because he's a furbolg. What else would he look for?
That's fair.
The other things that I, as a player, would have him look for, he doesn't know about.
Also fair. That's not up. We need that. I don't know why all this stuff minimized all at the same time for some reason. We need
I also
all
want to
these
look for
things.
anything about dragons, also.
Dragons and nature god stuff.
Mhm.
So go ahead and make your nature god roll first. Investigation check. You can have advantage. You are getting help from other people here in the library.
Gilly Kick will help.
It's pretty good. Oh, so
Helping.
you know Lelia, who's goddess of nature and life. They're like
Mhm.
top dog when it comes to nature, right? Lelia also has 4 children who were born after the convergence, and those are Sengasu, Molak, Kaladi, and Ixlin. Each of them kind of representing different aspects of nature. You have storms and flame, earth and rebirth and that kind of thing, and then you have Ixlin as the goddess of the winds. They are largely considered to be like minor gods, but after the convergence, Lelia kind of took a step back, and her children have kind of, from what you're reading, kind of taken up the mantle of what she upheld, and the 4 of them kind of managed their 4 corners of the world, essentially. To do it together, but all 4 of them combined are doing what she used to do. Like, she's still there, she's still out there, and real bad things start to happen, she kind of steps in if it's bad enough. But the 4 kids have kind of taken up the mantle.
Got it.
Anything else? Are you looking for something more specific on that, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to think about how to phrase it. I want to look for things about Kaladi specifically.
Okay. So go ahead and make another investigation check.
There it is.
It's with advantage.
Oh, and I'll roll it again. 17.
Kaladi is generally associated with the more gentle side of nature. Her followers are typically people who wish to repent for their transgressions. They seek a path to redemption, essentially. Yeah, that's pretty much what you find. Her symbol is a heart made out of bark with a lily blooming from it. You do see in there that occasionally, not very often, she will appear as a naked feminine figure, made out of intertwining tree limbs, to her followers, sometimes leaving behind a sweet smell like morning dew, that sort of thing.
Like a dryad.
Kind of like a dryad, yeah.
Makes sense.
It's the goddess of earth, rebirth, forgiveness. You right. Yes.
Keelik would like to do a search. Actually, since they're here.
Sure. What would you like to Google?
He wants to, if he can find any information on Bellkeep.
Bellkeep. Oh,
And the quarries.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so far away.
It's very far away.
Okay. Whew. All right. So you're looking up you're trying to find information on the quarries on Bellkeep.
Yes. There's a specific individual that he's curious about that may or may not still be there.
Okay.
Not looking for the individual per se, but if there's any information that might help him if they find themselves in the area, as it were.
Just for clarity in my notes, how do you spell that?
What?
Bellkeep?
Just Bellkeep?
Belkeep.
Okay.
Bellkeep, but with two E's in between the K and the P. I will say it is highly unlikely for something like that to be in this library. So you'll need to roll very high.
Guess what? I'm gonna do it. Investigate. Hey, Tindra.
I don't think so, Drexen. I don't.
Where did Tindra go?
Probably went on bio break.
Hey, Tindra.
We're about to
I'm
hit it
here.
annie
I'm here.
I'm there, dude. I'm okay.
I just need to stretch. I'm here.
Investigation.
So
Wow, magic. Let's go.
you have advantage because
Oh, I
they
do?
the people here in the library are helping you.
Oh, how nice.
No,
Worst.
Wait.
it's worse.
Hold on.
What are you doing? What is that? What was that?
That's one of my inspirations. He really wants to know.
Oh, one of your inspirations you're spending?
Mhm.
Oh man, inspiration. Okay. Unfortunately,
He was gonna have Tindra help him look because Tindra seems to be really good at this. But Tindra was
that would have Well, I mean,
using the.
it would have given you advantage. But
Okay.
you already had.
I mean,
16
but you
is
can
not
also roll.
quite good enough to find something what you're looking for.
Okay.
I will say that they have general information on the village itself
Mm-hmm.
about the quarries and the like general transportation of people down to the shell where the actual
Mhm.
quarries are located, and then transporting that material back up to Bellkeep.
That's
But-
actually all very good information for Keelikek to have.
Okay. So yeah, the quarries that are operated out of Bellkeep are actually in the shell, that mountainous region off to the west of the map. So they take people into there, people who may or may not be willing, and work them in the mines and the quarries, bring all that material back, and then sell that off from there.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. Unless anybody has any more specific questions, we're gonna go on break.
We can do that.
All right. So
Sounds like a plan.
we'll be right back.
I do have questions, but I also want to break.
I need to pee. And we're back. Hello, everybody.
Cutting off
You
that
almost let them
cheesy.
see my smut book.
No,
Hey, yo.
Tindra had that book.
That was a dangerous book.
Who would have thought Hag Smut exists?
I would have thought.
Let's put it this way. Am I surprised that Josh found it? No.
Fair.
Right, you're right. Okay, so Llewellyn had some questions for library.
Llewellyn did have some questions for library.
Sorry, Google. I mean
wanted to-
library. I mean library.
I want to library this really quick.
Okay.
If I can, anything based in soullessness and how that
Okay.
like anything about it. Very
Tindra's also looking for that
specifically
for you.
Yeah. So
taking souls before the age of, I believe I said I was 6.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like
So-
6.
So what you're gonna do? Both of
Gonna
you, both
kill it.
both Tindra and Lou, are gonna give me investigation checks with advantage because you're both looking for the same thing. Tindra's doing so in secret.
Y'all.
I'm just.
Dang it!
Oh.
I saw that one. I was like,
I got really scared because usually when I roll 2 dice, it's disadvantage.
Y'all.
I saw that one. I was like, ooh, are we gonna get?
Y'all.
Okay. Those are both decent rolls. Llewellyn.
Yes.
Y'all.
You do find, or the library staff does find a book for you to peruse through. It's simply titled Souls.
All right. That was
pick
probably
some.
the first place to start. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a lot of the basics in there, or at least what whoever was writing this thought was the basics. What a soul is, why a soul is, where a soul is.
Did I just find a religion?
Who a soul is?
This
Be
is
real mad.
this is a religious text, which normally would be fine if the religion the person in this book was talking about existed.
Oh.
It's all fake information, or at least it is now.
They went knucking futs.
There are some interesting concepts talked about in here. About souls being bound to bodies and that sort of thing. But you're not, like, given the context of the book itself, you're not sure if this is really what you're looking for.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, there are some interesting concepts in the book, but it's just not that something you're looking for to grab on to, like, why would a soul be missing from a body, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. It's just not. It's not there.
Cool.
DC for this was 20, by the way.
Okay. Then okay.
Yeah. Tindra. You find a book. It's called A Spiritual Guide to Souls. And at first, this kind of reads like a religious text to you.
Ugh.
Given the context of the world you live in, kind of makes sense, though. But you find a chapter in here that talks about something that Oriel talked about, and it's something called Hollow Ones. Hollow Ones are people who their souls, for whatever reason, have essentially left their body. You read in here that doing such a thing does grant certain benefits. The person doesn't age. They're able to cling to life more easily. 16 or higher on a death save, and they gain a hit point instead of a natural 20. So they're able to cling to life basically more effectively than somebody who has a soul.
Makes sense.
You find that most of these people, for whatever reason, you're not sure if it's like the magic that caused the person to be a hollow one, or something. The book is unclear exactly what causes this. But the individual tends to register as undead for, like, spell effects. And any undead detection magic will normally ping on them.
Cool. Good to know.
And something you have seen firsthand, when particularly close to Llewellyn, is you just feel unsettled around them.
That's because they're an alcoholic.
Yeah, well, it seems like it's an actual, like, magical effect that just pours out of Llewellyn. And pretty much any other hollow one.
Okay, good to know.
So it doesn't get into specifics about how a soul is removed or anything like that, but
Is there a chapter on how to return one?
you can keep looking. You'll need higher than a 22.
In the same book?
Not in this book.
Okay, that's what I was like.
Yeah. Not in this one.
I can do 50 pages a minute. I'll keep turning.
You just kind of. I was gonna say you can kind of just
Um,
shove it back inside the body by force.
Yeah, you can
Just mush it in there.
yeah. It's very malleable, you know.
Yeah, I'll go back to the library people and be like, I need a more advanced version of this, please.
Oh yes, well, of course. Let's see what we have. And you can roll investigation with advantage.
Would Tindra like a bardic inspiration?
Nah, man, don't worry. Don't waste it.
Just got it. It was a 25.
Never mind. He's just sitting there eating pocket bacon.
Yo, can we just shout out Tom's dice today for rolling
Hell yeah.
more than
They've been
9?
on
It's still very valid. Have you seen the filth I've dropped?
They were
Yeah.
due, but for rolling more than 9s today, honestly,
Good job.
shout out Tom's dice.
I should be drunk more often, is what you're saying.
yeah.
The dice gods balance out.
So you do find something on returning souls. It is super advanced magic. You don't understand most of it. It's very religious based kind of stuff. It requires thousands of gold in materials.
Of course, she's going to be expensive.
But finding the soul is the hard part.
Okay. Knowing my many years on this earth, all 8 of them, and the ability to obviously tinker with and adapt and create spells, I'm going to make a note of all the bits and information it says that you'll need in order to assess this. So, like as you mentioned, all the bits to actually tie the soul back to the body at some point, but then also the information about potentially how to locate it and stuff.
Okay.
So Tindra's going to put all of that information into his backup spell book, and he's going to, this is just for future reference, but in his sort of spare time, he's going to start trying to tinker with
creating a
creating a spell
Okay.
to recover.
So-
Roland's
So the
soul.
most important components in this spell. Number 1, you're going to need a diamond worth at least 3,000 gold.
I am making an
A
experiment.
single gem, a single diamond worth 3,000 gold. It can't be. That's a big rock.
Mhm.
That will not be easy to find.
I have faith in my rogues' ability to find me now.
The two other important items you need is 1, an item from the person that you are looking for the soul of before they lost it,
Okay.
and an item of the person after they've lost it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
First one, maybe not so easy to find. Because you need basically.
He's
you
told
need-
me often about the childhood toy that she always keeps on her person at all times as a memory of her childhood.
I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you that, but my dad was a raccoon and my mom was a rat, so
She was
That's
always wearing that armor. She was born in the armor.
That's fine. That's
born
okay.
in the
because
armor like my god.
that means she had that item before she lost her soul. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then he'll I guess on his downtime occasionally tinker and tweak that until he gets to a certain level where it actually makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
I have
Tindra will, however, hand over the previous book. Not previous one. This book to Llewellyn to have a browse through.
About the
Like just accidentally kind of like leave it in her pile of books that she's reviewing.
about the hollow stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you will find in-game information about being a hollow one, Llewellyn. And what
Weird.
that means for you. Yeah.
I don't like it. Who does not like this?
Yep.
I just want it back. It's mine.
You never knew you lost it.
I didn't, but now that I do, it's mine, and I want to keep it because it's mine.
That's fair. That's that's fair. And just for clarification, that spell is just to find the soul. Then you have to find.
Yeah.
Then you gotta find a way to go get it, basically.
Yeah. No, Tindra's also, like I said, his plan is to try and locate where it is. He assumes it's on another plane of existence, so he's gonna do that. Then he already knows He already knows about the plane shift spell, but knows he hasn't got the ability yet to tap into that. So he's like, right, okay, I need to tinker that into it. So it's going to be a while before I can actually encompass that into that. And then he's also then at the same time going to go, right. And then also once I found it, I need to work out a way to tether it back to its owner.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
he's got he's basically made like a note of like a little crazy whiteboard version of like all these little strings and patterns and paths and all this sort of stuff to get started.
Right.
on. So, yeah.
Why is Keelikek tasting copper right now?
Is anybody else
Ice
looking?
cream.
Anybody else looking for anything?
Tindra also has another thing for him to look forward to, which is anything based off on time magic.
You can make
Is
another.
that a group search?
No, this is private.
Right.
Rivate.
Yep.
Sorry.
Investigation. Come on.
There's a 1. Does that not count?
No, because it's on advantage. So the one that you drop doesn't count. Yeah. So you find some pretty basic information. Spells like haste and slow. Very basic manipulation of time. Making things slower or making things faster. You find some talk about individuals who have tried to mess with the flow of time in a more grand extent to that. You can roll investigation for that as well. With advantage. People who have tried to manipulate time in the grander scheme of things, and this was back before the convergence, before magic was limited, so to speak, by the gods. And you actually find in there that the convergence, the initial conflict between some of the deities about whether or not they should scrap the project called humanity was actually caused by an unnamed wizard tampering with time.
Yeah. Totally gave me Tindra in the mouth. 100% gonna be that reason. Okay,
it was a female wizard.
That's fine. Tindra could have changed his sex. Okay. That's kind of like then. That's all Tindra's really got. He was hoping for something a bit more substantial, but that'll have to do.
I will say, it's not Tindra. This part's already canon in the story.
Eject. Hitting the eject button.
Listen, when I can go back in time, I'm gonna go and tell those gods to tap out humanity. Yeah, unless I know. Yeah, once Tindra sort of like, I mean, this is gonna be probably like his final thing he'll do for like at the end of the day when the rest of the gang has gotten bored of reading books. So if
I think
anyone
that
has
happened.
anything else,
I think that happened pretty quickly.
yeah. So if anyone does have anything else they would like Tindra's help on, by all means. If not, yeah, he's just going to be, I guess, still reviewing books until.
I do. I want Tindra's help. Sorry, this is taking so long, guys. I want Tindra's help in figuring out
So close.
information on Celestials, how to identify their lineage, and what Celestials could have possibly passed on their genetics. Because Lou wants to find out what bunny rabbit created them.
You want to find out who your daddy is?
I want to know who my dad is, because this is some bullshit. He took my soul, probably.
Well,
My mom is gone. They left me and to have a mom rat and a dad raccoon. This is fucked up.
so
Gave me a busted eye.
with with a 20, you, oh man, you find that celestial beings very rarely procreate with lesser beings, quote unquote.
Tindra, make sure to tell her that.
It's not common. You are an anomaly.
Tindra will make sure to tell her that.
Tindra roll.
Tracing lineages of celestials is extremely difficult. Because a lot of ASMRs like yourself don't know who their parents are, and without knowing who the parent is, it's very hard to track that down, because you can't just test their DNA, right? It's not a thing you can do. So without more context, without some sort of information to go off of, it's very hard to find something like that. There's not a lot of information in here about tracking lineages of celestial beings. There's like a book of different types of known celestial beings, like solars and that sort of thing. Those are pretty high up there.
Take that book.
You can't take the book. You can read
Well,
the
I
book.
just write it down in a book, in my book.
That's
just-
fine.
Just
Yeah.
write it down.
Sure. So there's a whole slew of information about like angels and solars and other celestial beings that I can't think of off the top of my head. Celestials. There's all kinds of different angels. There's something called a Hundun, which is a really weird looking thing. looks like this. That's-
Okay, you're not
That
wrong.
better not be my dad.
That's a
definitely a
celestial being. That's something that you see in one of the books.
Okay.
Scrolling back.
But
Wow, that
nothing-
is so attractive.
I know, right?
Nothing
What do you-
nothing to help me track it.
Nothing to help you track them. Tracking celestials.
Just
That's
look at
hard
the
to.
sky.
That's hard to do.
You know what? I'm just gonna ask my goddaddy, and then everything will be fine.
That worked out well last time.
Look, this time I'll just ask politely and give them.
Oh,
a
you didn't
gem.
ask. You didn't ask politely last time. Okay.
Well, last time I was in a panic, and you don't remember that, so ha.
I mean, there is a celestial in the book. Oh, hang on, boom, pull it up again. Called a Ratatosk, and it's basically a squirrel.
Oh my god, not a raccoon.
It's basically a squirrel. That's close
Then
to
my
a rat.
dad
That's,
was
that's
not my
close
real
to a
dad.
rat,
I
right?
had always been Swellen had a thing for nuts.
Chitterfang.
I will cut you.
So,
I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure it'd be a relief.
Gotta get this thumb off my screen.
That guy has
What
all
it is.
fingers and thumbs.
I can't stop staring at this thing. It's just
It's weird looking.
I can't tell if that's like a tongue or like an intestines or something else. It's like blah, 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 blah.
there's something called a Kirin, which is kind of like a angelic unicorn. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
I'm gonna be real concerned if some of these are my parents.
Well, you don't know. It's just like these are different celestial beings that are
Okay.
kind of outlined in the book.
But
The book
but you're
is-
saying there's a chance. That's what you're saying.
It
My
is,
dad
it
could
is a
possibly be a squirrel.
it's a non 0% chance of one of these things being your parent.
There we go.
I hate this.
As long as you
True
sleep,
petition.
I hate this.
as long as you sleep with that knowledge in your brain.
I am more upset about the fact that I know that now than I was when I knew nothing.
Well,
That
you're
my
the-
dad could be a squirrel or a
Think now.
unicorn or some sort of tongue flappy dude.
Oh,
Your
squirrel
dad-
corn.
Think about what
That
that guy
could be
did
an
with that
extra
charm and those
And
extra
Spy
arms.
Kids.
Oh
Oh,
my
God.
god. Oh my god.
So
Alright.
essentially, I
Be
didn't
real
find
good.
anything on Celestials that could help me in any way.
Nothing that could help you, just things that make you worry more.
Okay, I'm just
Llewellyn
gonna
is a
call
unisquirrel.
up my dad. And call up my soul dad. Well, my spirit. Well, shit, religious dad, and see what she, he, they can tell me.
Day.
If he got no is just smooth like a Ken doll. He got nothing. They're just armor.
If he is pretty much just armor.
You look pretty smooth.
Keelakek is also
On
a
the scale.
lizard.
Look at the smooth scales.
On the inside is what counts.
Cloaca.
Oh, Keelcake is so smooth on the inside.
Anyway, moving forward. Please move forward.
Nemi would like to look for a book.
What would Nemi like to look for?
Nemi wants to look for a book. It's like a children's book. It's like a fictional book. It's a book about they don't know if there's a name for it, but it's like a book about missing somebody.
A book about missing somebody?
Yeah, just if there's any book like that at like a second grade reading level.
Oh, you want like a grief counseling book is what you want. But for kids.
Little Timmy and the missing friend.
Book.
I have a book in
about-
mind. I have a book in
Tindra will
mind.
find you a related pop-up book.
I have a book in mind. I just, like
Just like use
There's
different words to say it.
yeah, you find a book called Wish You Were Here.
okay. Nemi will read that book and try to make themselves feel better.
Wish you were
I'm
here, huh?
sad.
Wish You Were Here. It's a real children's book about missing people.
Oh. Was it written by a
Andy
band
Cohen.
that rhymes with Schmeek Schmoid?
Oh, that's the publisher. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, the writer was Rogers Walter.
You people are terrible. Andy Cohen. If you want to look up the book, You Wish You Were Here, you can find it on Schmamazon.
Keelcake
Very
could probably play
kids.
that song.
They got emotions too.
They do. They do.
Hmm.
I might buy that book. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that is all.
Okay. Alrighty. Anybody else want to utilize the library?
Is the Mushroom King in the library?
No, he's on his seat.
I want to go talk
Mushroom
to the
King
Mushroom King.
You want to talk to the Mushroom King?
I
Okay.
want to go talk to the Mushroom King.
All right, you go talk
By
to him.
myself this time.
By yourself.
Instead of interrupting with Llewellyn last time.
Please approach?
For future reference, this entire conversation is going to be in Elvish.
Noted. Some of the party members understand Elvish.
Cool. They're also not here. They're still in the library.
That's true.
I had some questions about if you know anything about Kaladi.
What sort of questions?
Anything more than the basic general knowledge that some of the books gave, because some of those things I already learned from my tribe.
As I understand it, Kaladi is goddess of earth and rebirth and forgiveness and all that, right?
Right.
I'll be honest with you, I don't really follow them. Never really had the urge to, because I regret nothing.
Right, but you have lived a long life, so therefore you must know lots of things.
I've collected a lot of useless information.
Useless to you, maybe. You never know.
Are you looking for something specific?
How to send a message.
Well, there's a spell for that. Or you can write a letter.
Let me rephrase. How to send a message to a god.
Oh, that's called prayer. I apologize if this is not the answers you're looking for.
I didn't think it would be that simple. Usually there's...
It doesn't mean they'll answer.
Right.
That generally takes some doing. Especially if it's your first time.
This is true.
We have pews. You're free to pray to whoever you wish here.
I think I'll do just that.
Though I think Vros may get a little jealous.
I mean...
That was a joke.
Okay, I was gonna say, everything dies eventually. It's just the course of nature.
It's fine. I'm sure he won't mind. Probably.
I mean, I'll walk outside and stand on the earth if that makes both of them feel better.
I don't know.
Neither do I. There's a reason I'm not a druid. I'm not good at these things.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what you're after, but if you're looking to pray to Kalani, I imagine you're looking for forgiveness for something?
In a way, kind of. I didn't do it, so technically no. But there's a dragon in the woods by the fairy sea. It's kind of the reason I'm not in the woods like I'm supposed to be.
We had talked about that, kind of.
Yes. Otherwise, I would probably still be there. But I left to find a way to get rid of said dragon so that my tribe and potentially myself can live there again.
I'm not sure Kalani's the one you want to be praying to, then.
Do you have a better suggestion?
Well, you're looking for destruction, which is necessary for renewal, at least in their eyes.
Yes. Sometimes things must be broken or removed so new things can be made.
Sangasu,
Right.
god of storms.
Bringer of rain.
Bringer of rain. the first of Lilia's children. They were enslaved for a time by Ethelil.
I know that name.
Ethethiel. Apologies. There's not a lot of information on Sangasu, other than they can create monsters. I don't know. Might help you. You could also go with Molak, the god of flame.
I'd personally, I'd rather not. Furbolgs and fire don't get along well. We give him his due respect, but we try and leave his domain alone.
Blinded myself. I opened a file. Now my eyes are blind.
Wahahaha. I know that.
Gotcha. Just making sure.
Sometimes people's memory of things isn't perfect.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, was that all you were looking for?
I mean, unless you have some kind of weapon that is good at taking down dragons, then I think so.
I do have a few arrows, actually, that are designed specifically with dragons in mind. If that's something you're interested in.
It very much is. Yes, actually.
Well, wait here, and I'll go see what I can drum up. For your returning of my citizens.
I appreciate it.
Josh, at some point,
Yes.
when after they've returned, Keelikek does return the wedding band to
What?
the family.
Oh yeah.
Just letting you know that is a thing that he did do.
Okay. 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 Okay, so he comes back. It's maybe like an hour later. And he has 2 arrows in his hand. The arrows looking like this.
I know what those are. Draxon probably doesn't yet, but I know what those are.
The arrows look like that. And those are arrows of slaying.
Very fancy.
These are very, very special arrows, he tells you. Make sure you do not miss with these arrows.
I will do my best.
All right.
I believe my skill with the bow is, well, not perfect, because perfection is impossible. It has saved my life and that of my friends several times.
Well, that's good to know. It is good to know. Just don't miss. All right? Just don't miss.
I won't. Thank you.
And you have 2 arrows of slaying in your inventory now. They are specifically catered for dragon slaying. Those are real good, by the way.
They're also real expensive.
They're stupid expensive. And that will be the extent of Oriel's graciousness towards you.
That's fine. I'm good with that.
Those are
Toward all of us?
Oh yes.
Towards. I'm not telling the party about that at all.
It's real
I need
expensive.
Cash.
Real expensive. Oh, the cash is in those arrows.
I got 800 electrum you can have.
The cash is in those arrows.
Hand him over. Not playing with you today.
Here, have 800 coins. I'm gonna go sit on a pew and pray
Okay.
to. That's a good question. Who do I pray to?
Pray to me.
Nope.
Not
You're not- you cannot help me here.
We're reading books. Jackson's having a spiritual
Awakening.
awakening.
Pray that Keela Cat gives you a bardic inspiration.
That's actually funny.
I want to be correct about this name. We're gonna pray to Sangasu.
Singasu.
Sangasu.
What? Okay. Sengasu, huh? Sengasu. You're playing the Sengasu. Roll d20.
Right.
That's pretty good.
Can I use my special hero point to increase that to a 20?
Special hero point?
I think it's the only one I have.
I think you do.
So
Hmm.
we all got one, I think.
So you're gonna change that to a natural 20.
Yes.
Natural 20.
No.
Yeah.
You pray.
Ever roll.
You pray real hard. I need you to roll percentile.
Yes.
Fireball.
So excited.
So hang on. Let's
Oh,
let's
16.
Doesn't that mean he just explodes himself?
let's get that hero point off of Thorn here. Special
that
hero
is
point because
so-
that's the only one you got. That's
totally
It
worth
is.
16, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see here. That's so stupid. It's so dumb. Oh no. Oh no.
Do I switch bodies with the Mushroom King?
Oh no. No. No.
Get on with it, man.
Okay.
Get on.
Who has high passive perceptions?
Like,
What is high?
higher than a
Ginger has
12?
16.
Higher than 10? I think
12.
13.
Everyone
Draxon.
but
You don't count, Draxon.
I mean, I have 14. I can count at least that.
So we'll say that you guys are in the library and you kind of face out into the area, and you've seen
Yeah.
Draxon is like talking to Oriel, and then he stops talking to him, goes, sits down into a pew, gets down on his knees, and starts praying. And what it looks like to everyone else, except for Draxon, is that Draxon just disappears. And not just regular disappears. It's very clear to some of you it kind of looks like it's like Misty Step almost, where the person just like poof, and they're gone. It's not like you turn invisible. It's like you just and they're just like a plume of kind of dark green mist left behind where Draxon was.
I swear to God, if I plane shifted myself,
Draxon.
Did I plane shift myself?
Draxon, you disappear from the temple, from the church, and immediately you feel cold. You're looking around, you can see stars in the distance as you are floating in the astral sea.
I plane shifted myself. God damn it!
Hey man,
How many times is this now? Twice?
There's you're floating around in the astral sea. You can see gaseous expanses off in the distance. You can see a planet off to the right a little bit.
They're angry, bulky lizard men.
Look out for
No.
Huan's dad. You never know.
There's
No.
another angry, bulky lizard men
And you're-
swinging a sword
You're
everywhere.
looking around, trying to get your bearings. Everybody else, like, how do you see Draxon disappear? Do you react?
Aw.
Yeah, Are we like high up off the ground or anything?
No, he's
Like,
just gone
high up
invisible again.
No.
on- I'm
This is
sprinting.
not normal.
Yeah, it very
Okay,
clearly
watching-
doesn't look
hide
like
many times.
Okay.
I've seen Misty Step before.
Yeah,
I mean,
it kind of
yeah.
looked like the Misty Step. So you know it's like some sort of teleportation.
cousin. Oh no, he doesn't know what he's doing with that spell. Oh no.
And
After he
then
just learned that he can wiggle his ears. That's so sad.
I need Nimi to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, sweet. My body wasn't ready for this. What did I do?
prepare yourself.
You occupied the space Draxon was in.
Oh shoot! I didn't know I was running right to that space.
You
but
said you
all
ran
right.
up to it.
Well, I said I was sprinting to where he was, not to like stand in
Yeah.
it. But hey, that's fine. I'll make that check. That's a 17.
Sure. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's simple enough. You can kind of feel when you get up to it and you're like, you know, what happened? My cousin, they're gone, you know. You can kind of feel like the energy in the air. And instinctually, you just take a step back. And when you do, Draxon, you feel like it's been ages. You feel like it's been forever. You've been just stuck, floating adrift in this other plane of existence. And you come back, you like, to everyone else, Draxon pops back into existence, still kneeling down with his hands like down in front of him. And everybody, like, he just popped out, and then 6 seconds later, popped right back in.
Cousin, I'm just gonna hug him. Does he feel like anything? Does he feel like cold?
He does feel cold.
Nimi, do not touch him. We do not know if that's actually him.
He is so cold.
Who are you?
This is cousin Jackson.
How do we know that's actually Draxon?
Wiggle your ears.
You alright? Where'd you go? I didn't know you could
Who
do
are
that.
you? Where are the reptilian headquarters?
Am I able to respond?
Yeah. You're back.
Okay.
You're back. You just poof, right back to where you were.
There was a very suspicious pause. So I thought you were going to say more.
No. That's it. The thing says you are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, at which time you return to the space you previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied.
Oh, what? Since I didn't need to make a deck save. No.
No, I did that for flair.
Fair enough.
Oh,
That's valid.
did Tom go
Oh,
away?
he's-
We lost him.
Oh, he'll come back.
You're sleeping that one off.
No, I need to be stretching. Sorry, I'm
Oh.
getting fidgety.
Okay.
Are you okay, cousin?
That
You-
was. I don't think that's. We'll go
However,
for the Mushroom King.
before you come back to this plane, I just wanted to reassure everybody that he is back.
Okay.
Before you get back to the plane, while you're drifting, you hear a voice. Who are you looking for?
Sengasu.
Oh,
Who might you be?
Sengasu's not here. Perhaps I can help.
Who are you?
That depends on what you need.
I need to kill a dragon.
Oh, that's simple enough.
Elaborate?
Just like anything else, if it bleeds, it can be killed.
Right. I Dragons are usually a little bit stronger than most people, though.
That's true. They are. Do you need some help?
I mean, yes. That's why I was praying to Sengasu to see if he would help me.
Well, like I said, Sengasu's not here. I can definitely help you with a dragon.
And what would you want in return?
Why would I want anything in return?
Most people want things in return. I've learned that from my time outside of the forest.
You're not wrong. I would like something in return. You see,
that would be?
I've been trying desperately to try to get to the prime material plane. I just need something from the plane. Something I can get the right frequency of. I have a tuning fork that I need to tune.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a spell component.
I know what spells are.
Great. I just need something from the prime material plane that I can use to adjust the frequency of my tuning fork. That way I can cast the spell plane shift to get to the prime material plane.
And what do you want to do when you get there?
Oh, it's neither here nor there.
And it is very much here. And technically there.
Really? That's unfortunate. Are you sure?
Yes.
How badly do you want to kill this dragon?
Not badly enough to destroy the world.
I'm not going to destroy the world. Why would I wish to do that?
Well, I don't know where I am, what you are, what this place is, so...
My apologies. You're right. I've been rude. Where I'm from, they call me Ravokrath.
I want to say so many things, but this character doesn't know those things.
I hate this.
I both hate and love this.
You mother... Where I'm from, they call me Ravokrath.
Well, where I'm from, they call me Draxon. Except my clan, uh, when it has to, refers to me as Alicia.
Thank you. That is important information to have.
I mean, names are subjective and don't mean anything, so, you know.
Oh, that is where you're wrong.
You've never met a Furbolg, have you?
I've met many a Furbolg.
Then you would know that names aren't real.
There's a lot of power in a name.
What if it's not a real name?
Whether you believe the name to be real or not, names can have a very deep meaning when used in magic.
I think I am vaguely aware of something like that. Maybe. Actually, I am. Yeah, we fought some hags. Apparently, names are important.
Names are important. So, if you help me get to the prime material plane, I will help you with your dragon problem.
On one condition.
And what is that condition?
Don't break the world.
Don't break the world.
Yes.
The condition of not breaking the world. I think I can agree to that.
Insight.
Oh, this is going to be a real big insight check.
Bring it. I got +7 to this.
Your
Draxon.
your DC needs to be so high.
Good. I'll insight this
You're-
god. I don't give up. Oh my god.
Go ahead. Roll insight.
The problem is, you know what?
Stop
I'll keep
20.
it for after game.
It's not high enough. I know it's not. No, it's not.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a 30.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Oh.
Trying so hard not to metagame. I hate this guy. But also, he's great.
Just play, is Draxon smart enough?
He's telling the
Probably
truth.
not.
He told you that he wouldn't break the world. And you think he's being honest.
Am I smart enough? With an intelligence of 9, yes. With a wisdom of 18, I don't fully believe him, though.
Yeah, wisdom 18.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my highest stat.
That's why his insight
Really?
is,
Wow.
That's why his insight checks are so high.
That's why my ranger skills are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yep.
You don't have any inspiration either, do you?
I got nothing.
Oh. Okay.
I am going to choose to trust you.
Wonderful. That is very good news.
Please don't make me regret my decisions again.
Where is your dragon?
Okay, so there's some woods in the middle of the landmass near a place of some water called the Fairy Sea. Is kind of a portal to the Feywild. Yes. hence why we live there. A dragon came and attacked my tribe, and so we can no longer live there.
I see. Well then. It's a trade. And
Trade.
a dragonborn-esque looking creature appears in front of you. Wearing robes. Red robes with gold trim. He holds out his hand. Anything from the prime material will do.
I just realized I might actually have my stuff on me.
Your stuff?
Do I have my gear on me?
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
your gear. You were transported
things
there in full,
The things that aren't in
physically.
my things that aren't in
Physically
my backpack.
transported, yeah, to the prime material.
You know what?
Just
Fine.
hold.
I just reach to my waist and just pull a dagger out from behind my back and just hand it over.
Oh, this will do nicely. Thank you. Wait. Where did you get this dagger? This is me, the DM, speaking.
It's basic inventory. I think it's one of the daggers you gave us when we made our characters.
No. The resonance here is wrong. This is to the Feywild, I believe.
Pulls out the side. No, not those. Bag of shurikens. No. Wakizashi. No. Hold on. I have arrows that I got from not Bruce Banner, the monk guy.
Brucial Spanner.
Yeah, not Bruce Banner.
The monk.
Definitely not Bruce Banner.
I can see through
No.
your naming conventions. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm gonna give him one of those arrows.
One of those arrows from Brucial. He takes the arrow.
Yeah.
Yes, this will do nicely. Yes. He pulls out a coin. I believe you'll be able to use this for your dragon problem.
How will I take it and ask? How will a coin kill a dragon?
In your moment of greatest need, just focus on that. It will empower you, so to speak.
I'm gonna look at it. What's on this coin?
It's a gold coin, slightly diminished, and it has a face on it. And the face looks like it is that of a young elvish girl. You don't know who that would be. You don't recognize them. It's an otherwise good-looking coin, but it's not nothing remarkable. It's just a gold coin. You feel it vibrate a little when he puts it in your hand.
Weird. We're in space and this is magic, so that's probably normal for here. Two things. I just focus on it,
Just focus
Like-
on the coin.
like casting a spell, kind of. Yeah.
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
You
Second
could
question.
actually, if you wish, you could use that as a spell component.
For what spell? None of the spells that I know or that I know about that I can learn use spell components.
When you're casting whatever spell it is, focus on the coin. You will not be disappointed.
Is it a one-use coin?
That is a one-use thing. When you focus on it, the energy of the coin will be used.
Okay. Well, Does the image on this coin have anything to do with the coin? Because it doesn't look like the gold pieces from.
Oh, it's just a currency that we have.
I have questions about who we is, but I don't know
where
if I have time for
where
that.
I'm from. It doesn't matter. I have what I came for, and you just pop right back into existence. Right back where you came from, as like he's mid-sentence.
Coin. Okay. Got a coin.
One
I
thing-
guess.
Anyway, Tindra, how's the search coming?
Who knows?
Hey, Thorn. Hey, Thorn.
No, nothing from you. Nothing from you because you know things. That's not okay. We're just gonna
I
move
think this is
on.
a bad idea.
Somebody else take the wheel.
I don't think that's
Thraxon's
a
back. Thraxon, how's it going?
Jackson has come back. Yeah.
Nemi's still hugging Draxon. Nothing's
Yep,
changed.
Nothing's changed. Nemi's holding, hugging Draxon. Draxon is Thorn's kicking himself right now. I could tell you that much.
Hey, Josh, I have questions after the game.
Yeah, all right.
I also have
Okay.
questions. None of them relate to our game, but I have so many questions.
So
The answer is yes, you fucked up.
That is not my question. 'Cause I already know that.
Josh, please,
Look,
Josh.
some of you
Josh.
have meta knowledge. You already know he doesn't lie.
Josh, please
Yes.
Tricky boy, though.
Yes.
do the
KP.
sound. Do the thing, please.
What thing? Oh yeah.
If you
Hang
don't-
on. Hang on.
You fucked up. Thank you. There we go.
There you go.
Are you just shotgunning syrup?
What?
Okay, Buddy the Elf, calm down.
It's all I have.
It's
Right
on.
on my spaghetters.
My fridge is empty.
So, Draxon pops back into existence. Nimi's giving him a big ol' hug. Tindra is falling asleep reading books.
Yep.
And Keelakek and Llewellyn, for whatever reason, feel like Draxon has just made a terrible, terrible mistake.
I know. I'm gonna talk to my god. I'm
it's
trying to
just,
talk to my god right now. I don't know what's happening.
I mean, terrible is happening.
Okay, so okay, all right. Okay, I'm not gonna. Never mind. I was going to ask if Keelan Ket could do like an insight check on Drac. He already doesn't trust whoever came back.
Right, yeah, you said that beforehand.
So can I do an insight check on this guy?
On
Just
this
like-
guy.
On this guy.
Sure,
If he doesn't know if it's Draxon.
You can insight check.
Andrew-
On this guy. On this.
On
Oh, I
this
don't
guy.
have any more water. I drank it all.
Oh,
That
no.
sucks.
You can
I
insight check.
finished all the
Sure.
yogurt.
All right, insight check
Come
on the
natural,
guy.
Natural 1 or natural 20. Either one. Come on.
Ah,
Do I roll deception?
no!
Oh no!
It was so close.
The only time I'm rooting for a 1.
Okay, okay.
It's close.
Draxon, are you trying to hide anything?
Yeah. Obviously, I'm trying to hide the coin.
Okay,
No one
that,
needs to know about that.
that is easy enough. You've got the coin in the palm of your hand, whatever. You can make a sleight of hand check to try to slip that into a pocket.
That was.
Nemi's hugging. Does that count as help?
22.
Pretty good.
I need
Plus
it.
9.
Yeah. So using Nimi as cover, you slip the coin into one of your pouches on your armor. So nobody has noticed the coin. Keelakek. The mannerisms and such that this person is kind of putting out into the world, it seems a lot like Draxon. This feels like Draxon.
Keelakek walks up to him.
Oh, sorry. I'll move. I'll let go.
Make a perception check.
Welcome back, my friend.
as you're sniffing Draxon. Make a perception check.
Perception.
Do you smell everybody? What does Nemi smell like? Using more inspiration.
Oh, okay.
I have inspiration. I'm using it.
There is the scent here that you recognize as Draxon. But there's something else. You don't recognize it, but it smells like kin almost to you. Like
He look.
similar, like yeah.
He just kind of like leans in and is like,
My friend, where have you been?
I don't know actually. I knelt to pray, and then I was in a weird floaty space with lots of stars, except they weren't stars from here. So like, because there were no constellations or anything. And I was just kind of there. And it was dark, and there was nothingness. And it felt like a really long time.
Why do you smell like my kin?
Do I? I don't sniff myself very often.
It's faint, Keelakek, but with a 19, I can say it's there.
I mean, I would just assume it's from being around you.
Do you think Gillikek would mistake his own smell?
Yes.
I mean, if magic's involved that I don't know about, maybe. I don't know.
Gillikek smells like pocket bacon most of the time. Trust Gillikek. This is new.
I mean, fair. I mean, I can't tell you what I don't know.
Who have you been talking to?
No one. There was no one there. It was empty space.
You can
I could've
roll
been
another.
easy.
You can roll a deception check on that one.
Draxon, I think, has made the worst decisions in a row.
No.
What do you-
no.
What do you
What do you
mean?
mean? None of this is bad. This is
What do you
all fine.
Yeah, I do need Draxon to make a deception check.
In the opener or in the tower?
We'll say in the tower. We'll throw it in the tower.
Now I'm wishing I was double
Keelakek,
proficient in that.
Keelakek, you can make an insight check for me.
wait, I'm hoping for a 20 or a 1. Either way.
I gotta get rid of your channel redemption here. Okay. Hang on. You did an inspiration. You have
True.
You have one left.
Does that count? That doesn't count.
Oh, it's the D20s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keelakek. Draxon just lied to you. Your friend just lied. Straight to your face. You didn't.
Draxon. Tell Gillikek the truth. This is very under the breath. He leans in. He says this. Only you and him can hear this.
What's going on, my friend?
I'll respond with Thieves' Camp because I know that we are the only ones that can translate that. There were there was a dragonborn in some robes, and he took one of my arrows. And I'll gesture to where one of my arrows is missing. And then I came back. Still don't know where I was. That part wasn't a lie. I don't actually know where I was.
Responds and thieves can't. 1 second. Let me look up the list that exists. Please bear with me, everybody.
We do have a canon list.
Thankfully, it's easy to find. Keelikek will motion 2 circles sitting by each other, basically next to each other like this. And he'll just kind of give a, like, is this the case? Kind of.
For those watching at home that don't know thieves can't, can you please describe what that means?
That means trust person inside.
Draxon will respond with a triangle with a line through it with his hand. So he'll like draw a triangle and draw a line through it.
Which
means
horizontal?
Horizontal line through it.
Hmm.
Which translates to being watched. And I'll like move my eyes towards Nemi, who is probably still right next to us.
Nah. Nemi's will have slowly started walking away.
Oh.
You're still the closest person.
About during the sniffing, Nemi would have
Sniffing was
been
enough.
like, "That's weird."
I will.
Oh, wow, he's really close.
Yeah. I will say there is a very strange conversation being had between Keelikek and Draxon right now. None of you understand what is being. They're using like sign language and different like phrases that you don't understand. Like it's in common or whatever language they speak together. Like some of the stuff they're saying, it's like, ah, yes, the eagle on the front of the wall. Stupid little things like that. It's like coded phrases that they're saying to each other that just mean weird stuff to them. They're having an entire conversation like this.
Oh, Nemi could not handle that. He left the building. Like, he left the church.
Lou definitely watched for a solid minute until they got to the sign language, and then she's like, "Oh, I can't understand any of this, but I'm just gonna beat it out of one of them after I'm done."
Then you will just cast Detect Thoughts and hear what I say.
Oh. Who are you listening to first?
Keelikek seems like he's just annoyed about something, so I'm just going to listen to Keelikek's thought.
All right. So there's no saving throw for this per the spell. It's just and until
That's his fault.
until Tindra decides that they are going to push deeper. It just there's no saving throw. Just whatever your surface thoughts are.
Surface thoughts.
Surface thoughts.
So you're getting basically.
I can go back. By the way, I can go back and forth. So every single time one of you is doing your little sign language thing, I'm hearing that what that person's thinking.
Okay, so you definitely know that Keelikek knows that he's been lied to.
Cool.
And he's trying to discern why.
Cool. Next.
And if you're still listening to Keelikek after this exchange happens, I don't know if you're switching to Draxon before then or not.
No, he's only switching when you're doing your hand signals to each other, because that he obviously can't read that.
Okay. Yeah, well, you'll pick up when the hand signals, when they're done with that. You get a "I understand."
Cool.
As a surface thought. And Keelikek will just kind of pat him on the shoulder like that and goes. Keelikek apologizes. Keelikek was a misunderstanding. Turns around. He's fine.
And what would What would the surface thoughts of Draxon be during this conversation?
Specifically during the sign language part, it would have been, I'll explain later.
Would he have been thinking about what happened to him at all?
No, he has pushed that out and trying to give no trace of that on his face.
Okay. I'm gonna say it was a very strange occurrence. So I'm gonna say, in order to push that away from your mind so quickly, I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Something you're not terrible at here. That's a natural
Yes.
20.
Am I getting plane shifted again?
I don't know. Roll percentile. Roll percentile.
I go back. He's still mid-sentence.
It's like, you
60,
are back.
Get the arrow back. Take it.
61.
Take it. Here, I want my arrow back.
I'm keeping your coin.
Oh, yeah,
Give me my
practice.
arrow.
That is strangely appropriate. Hold on. 61.
Sometimes
I
Oh,
must.
so
fate
close.
gods.
You're right.
Fate really seems to like Draxon right now.
In distress.
Because I'm doing dumb things. The more I do dumb things, the more fate likes me.
Gotta stop, man.
No, fate tells
You're
me
changing
yes, so I
the course
keep
of the
going.
entire game.
61.
do.
Go ahead and read that.
Oh, did you send it to me somewhere?
Oh my
You
god.
gain the interest of a powerful entity.
Oh
great.
my god.
I think I already did.
You gain the interest of another powerful entity.
Oh,
I have the
my
interest of
God.
two now. Hopefully it's one that I want. Do I get to know who? Do I get to
No.
Are we
know
just
this
gonna
has
ignore
happened?
63? Are we just gonna ignore that 63 exists?
Yep.
And
Yep, yep, yep,
65?
Yep, 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 yep.
I mean, for two of us, a Feywild portal isn't weird. We are Fey.
A
That's
per-
not
That's
weird.
cool.
Permanent Feywild portal is.
Permanent is harmful to the area, but it's not the weirdest thing. There
Joe,
are probably worse things on this list.
Joe, if you're here, if you're listening, what have you done?
Caused chaos. In
This
the
is
best way.
exactly what Joe wanted. He's like, I just want the randomness of the wild magic. And I was like, all right. And given how few of times you guys have rolled it this session, I might actually extend this to next session.
Every time it's been a banger.
That's true.
I got it twice in a row, and I like that.
So
Oh my god.
I might actually extend this to next session. Because that's just
I actually would not object to this. It's amazing.
So yeah, you what'd you get? Yeah, 24. That's enough. You're able to push those thoughts from your mind. They are deeper in your brain. If Tindra would like to, he could push deeper and search for things.
Not right now. He's gonna wait until later.
Okay. But they end their conversation with Keelakek, as far as Tindra is aware, Keelakek having the knowledge that Draxon lied to him about something and said basically he'll explain later.
Didn't you just wait for the explanation because they're meant to be his friends. So
Yeah.
he will accept that as that he will tell them the truth later.
Okay.
And if they start talking in their weird sign language again, he'll listen in.
I will say,
Like any good trusting friend would.
that spell does have
Range and
somatic,
duration,
verbal, and material components. So when you're like casting the spell, it's not uncommon to see Tindra casting a spell. But when you're casting a spell, people will see it unless you try to hide the fact, which would require like sleight of hand checks and stuff like that.
Yep.
So with that said,
Tindra's casting spells all the time.
yeah. I think Llewellyn and Nimi left.
Oh,
They-
I bounced. I'm heading to the tavern.
You're going to the tavern. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. I like that you're going to the tavern. Are you looking for friends or?
I I just want to go to the tavern, and Hannibal's the guy, right?
Yeah,
Hannibal.
yeah. Hannibal.
Yeah,
Hannibal Cannon.
I'm gonna walk up to Hannibal. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna check the vibe. What's it like in there?
There's a celebration going on right now, and the people who were returned to the city are sitting at the bar, and they are doing shots.
As they should be. That
Yeah.
And
this next part
and the
very easy.
people of the tavern are basically putting copper pieces and silver onto the bar to pay for more shots for those 7 individuals that were returned.
That's all you had to say, babe. That's all you had to
Gonna
say.
have another party. Party time.
That's all
Time
you
to
had
party
to
hard.
say. I'm gonna walk up to Hannibal, wherever he is.
Yeah, it's very loud in here this time around.
Hello, hi, down here.
Hannibal looks over. Oh, one of the heroes. And everybody looks back to Hannibal. Yeah! And they lift you up onto the bar. And Hannibal's like, "Are you old enough to drink?"
I think so.
Yeah! And they start buying drinks for you.
Okay. I had a question. Ooh. Just being picked up and
You're
down.
being lifted. You just lifted up by the crowd.
He's trying to keep his skirt down.
As you do.
Hannibal, I had a question.
Go ahead, hero.
Last time you said that, no dancing, but I would like to dance, and if anybody gives me any coin, I'll just give it to you. Sounds fair?
No need. Dance all you want.
Really?
For helping save our people? Absolutely.
I mean, he's so excited. He's gonna just pry himself out of the grip, jump on a table, and just dance a little hard out.
You roll that performance check. I'll even give you advantage.
Ah,
Yeah.
my hero.
I hope you get a natural 1 or a 20.
28.
Pretty good.
So close.
A 2 is so close to a 1. 28 is real good. This is dancing that is better than most of these people I've ever seen in their lives.
He's got his tans out. He's enjoying his. He's even got his chain shirt on for the extra, ka-ching, ka-ching,
The ka-ching ka-ching.
Yeah. He's having the time of his life.
Alrighty. Well,
Also, was I supposed to not take that book from the library?
which book? Oh, the Wish You Were Here book?
Yeah.
Well, generally, that is the case, yes.
Oh, well, he definitely took that shit.
I'll make a note of it.
yeah, he took that.
Okay.
That'll be the downfall of our team right there.
You stole the book.
This is children's book after him.
If one children's book brings his team down and not Draxon's stupid deals, then I'll be amazed.
Llewellyn. What are you doing?
Hi. Well, Lou just went off to hide in the woods a little bit.
Going in the woods?
Going in the woods.
Oh man, that's real cool.
Going to hide in the woods. And I was like,
You like the woods? I like the
feel
woods.
like we've talked. I wanted to talk to my gut, but I feel like we've talked to enough today.
Yeah. I mean, that's all right.
The untrustworthy ones.
That's true.
So, I'm still gonna try to talk to my god, but they're probably not gonna be receptive. And I'm gonna ritual trigger warning. I'm gonna just every time Lou tries to do a ritual, it's a trigger warning. Lure is gonna. I'm not gonna get too graphic because I don't know what Josh is okay with, but I'm going to bleed myself, creating a circle. Going to. How do I say this without saying it? Is what I'm trying to do. Actually, I'm just trying to not prostrate myself, but definitely bleed myself.
You bleedy. You're very.
I'm bleedy.
Yeah.
I got the that one thing that all like royals had back then. Bled a bunch.
Yep. Okay. Just real thin blood. It's fine.
It's just thin. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do that, and then I do the prayers, and I lay my sword down. I'll see if that helps at all. Like I'll use
The
it.
hit in the
try
music.
to talk.
The hit in the music when you said that was perfectly timed. I appreciate that. You wouldn't know. Okay. So as you're doing this ritual, as you're praying, go ahead and roll a d20.
Yeah. Boop. Yeah. I mean, I can't add anything else to it.
It's good though.
Can I? Wait a minute. Where's the thing?
Where's the thing?
Yeah, the where we can add stuff to
Yeah, hero point.
hero points and stuff. Because I think I had something else.
You have a special hero point. All of you have a special hero point. It turns any roll of a d20 into a crit. It will be a natural 20. You also have. That's it.
Yeah, I assumed that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to get answers. It's not very important, so.
They're not doing it?
No, I'll hope they're receptive, but at this point, I'm
Okay.
assuming they're not going to be.
Okay.
If bleeding myself doesn't help me in any way, then I got nothing. Or the sword at all. But
All right.
if not, then I'm going to hope that they gave me the sword and that it's good enough because at this point, I have bad dads. Dads are bad.
Yeah, they are.
Better dads.
You need more better dads. So you're praying and doing a little bloodletting, creating your circle. You lay your sword down. Do you activate it first and then lay it down?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. And then put the 10 hit points on yourself.
Okay. Activate it because I'm stupid.
It's a bonus action and it takes 2d8 plus. I think it's plus 2. 2d8. Hang on, let me look at your thing.
Reading 2d8 plus 4.
So yeah, you got a spoon in your inventory.
Yeah, don't look at it.
I done. It's too
Don't look
late.
at my spoon.
Too late.
It's
I already
mine.
looked at your spoon.
Don't look at it.
Okay,
Don't look at it.
7 plus 4. That's 11. So you take 11 points of damage and you gain 11 temporary hit points.
Yes.
So you got hurted, but you didn't.
Yes. I want to use it as a conduit.
It is a sacrifice. Okay. You're creating your circle. Activate the sword. You put it down, and you can see like tendrils of blood going from the circle into the sword. Because it's all the same blood source. It's all your blood, right? So it's all just kind of connected.
Okay.
And you pray, and you pray, and you pray.
Nothing.
And you don't hear anything for a while.
I'll stay there for as long as it takes before the connection ends.
And then you hear a voice. Coming off from your left.
Okay.
I've found that they don't often listen to pleas and prayers.
Iffy?
No, I'm sorry, no. I'm over here, by the way. I'm not whoever it is you're
I
praying
turn
to.
I'm gonna grab my sword and turn.
You grab the sword, and the individual kind of puts their hands up. Oh, apologies. And you're looking at a dragonborn individual, red robes, gold trim on the robe.
Uh-huh.
My boy works fast.
Here we go,
Apologies.
boys.
You are?
I didn't mean to startle. Oh, Ravokrath.
And you interrupted my prayer. Why?
Didn't seem like anything was happening. Still got his hands up. Sorry, I've never been a religious type. Does
Yeah,
it
I
work?
can see that from the robes.
Does it work? Most of the time. Whatever that was. So I've been watching for a while.
But I've, not that I've seen yet.
So why do you do it?
Faith?
Hmm.
I've never had anything else, so I kind of stick to this. Lou is just sort of staring them down, trying to get a read on him.
Still got his hands up. Like, he's being very passive about the whole thing. Like, you are the one that's armed in this situation, is basically
Yes,
his kind
but
of...
walking upon somebody who has a blood circle around them and an activated blood sword generally is cause for screaming, not interruption.
He seems like a very calm person.
Yeah, so that's why they're very suspicious. That's why she's suspicious. She's like, this is not right.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'll let you get back to it then, I suppose.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, he kind of points off into the woods further away from town.
I meant town name.
Closer to the... It's not really a town. Somewhere around the Fairy Sea?
Where?
I had to look in on a
Right.
dragon.
Right. And you hail from... Because Lou knows the layout of this place, and anywhere close by is not right. And she's never seen someone like this.
Oh, Sunfire.
This makes no sense to anyone else. Right. I've never heard of it.
That's a shame. It's a wonderful place.
Suppose. Suppose you should get on your way.
Right.
Anywhere? Going anywhere in particular? Perhaps we can help you.
No, I just like the countryside. I like to take in the sights. This is an interesting little town.
Yes, I would.
Dead things all over the place.
I would proceed with caution.
Oh, well.
There's quite a few things that I can't explain. Though I'm not the brightest.
Caution is my
Well-
middle name.
I would suppose that if you're going to go on your way, there's things in the woods that might hurt you. I got rid of some gnolls, but I'd be careful anyway.
Notes. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. And you were. I'm very sorry again for interrupting you. Whatever that was.
I'm Llewellyn Griffith. Blood Paladin.
Oh. Well, that explains all the.
Right.
Red.
Yes. I would suggest that if you're going anywhere, you can probably go. I don't know where you're going. Perhaps you have a house, but if you're going anywhere, I'd suggest Dun. It's not too far, and they're looking for people because they're after a recent attack.
Oh,
They
interesting.
need some people.
And that is. And he just kind of starts pointing in.
I'll point them in the direction of
Alright.
Dun.
Sure.
I would be careful. They're quite cautious, so you might end up with a knife in the throat.
Oh,
So.
it's happened before. Then he just kind of gestures to you with the sword.
Oh, right. I'm not gonna put it away, but I'm gonna like point it down. And then, right. If you
Yes,
be on
I'll
the way, I
be
suppose.
on to. Done. You said it was.
Yes. I would ask that you please help them.
Oh. Do they need help?
Just a bit. The town's been ravaged. Kind of destroyed a bit. So, if you're gonna go that way anyway, or if you want to go that way, please help them rebuild.
I think I will. Yes. Thank you.
Good day.
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn. Yes,
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn.
Got it. And he
Yeah,
turns.
you have to pronounce it or it's not right, but yeah, go ahead.
I apologize. Llewellyn.
Yeah,
It's,
sure.
it's difficult.
Close
The
enough.
Dragonborn tongue. It's.
Yeah, no, this fair.
Right.
Have a good day.
You as well. He turns, takes a few steps. You see, he waves his hands, casts some sort of spell, and then just kind of starts walking up into the air.
I make a note of it, and I'm gonna ask Tindra if there's something that does that here.
And with that, we're going to end our session and go to confessionals. We're gonna start with Keelakek.
Oh god.
What a good idea.
Keep in mind, these are going to be in character today.
Oh, these are in character.
Oh yeah,
How amazing.
Keelakek.
Yes.
Some things have happened today. You got lied to by a friend of yours, which doesn't happen
Keelakek.
often. How does Keelakek feel about this?
Well, as a person who struggles with such things, Keelakek can understand if there's a reason behind the deception, as there seems to be in this case. Does it hurt? Of course. No one wants to get lied to, but as Keelakek has done so many a times, sometimes you just have to tell little white lies to protect oneself
Right.
or the ones that you care about, correct?
This is true.
So, there's a reason. Draxon wouldn't lie to Keelakek for any reason. So, we'll find out, hopefully.
Hopefully that is true. Any other comments on the events of the day?
Keelakek is just excited to use that Warhammer. It seems real fun.
Alrighty.
Other than that, Keelakek is just glad that everyone is safe, and I suppose there's new tactics for battle when it comes to healing Llewellyn as well, friend Lou.
Definitely things that need to be discussed there. Yeah.
Yes, must keep friend Lou nice and topped off, as it were.
Alrighty. Well,
Other than that, yeah, it's very good.
thank you, Keelakek. We'll be talking to Nimi next. Nimi?
Oh,
Nimi.
hi.
Hi,
Yes.
Nimi.
I did not expect me to be so soon. I thought you were gonna talk to the man of the hour, but I guess not.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Whew, dancing is so much work. Okay.
Oh yeah. How does anything Nimi wants to get off his chest today? Anything going on?
Well, nothing. I just had to dance to chase the blues away. That's all.
Yeah.
I prefer green. Blue is so sad.
It is. It is. Well,
But I
What-
mean, we saved people. They're happy. That's nice.
they are happy, and they're happy with you all.
That's
Calling you heroes.
Eh, I guess. I just kind of dance, and I just so happen to be hitting things while dancing. It's that's just how it works.
That's
I don't
fair.
know. I'm just lonely. That's all.
Well, hopefully soon we can solve that.
We'll see.
We'll see. Speaking of lonely people, let's talk to Tendra next.
Yeah.
Tindra has friends.
It was a joke, Tendra. Tendra found a lot of information today through rigorous research.
Yeah, Tindra's having a good day.
It's a good day for Tendra.
Yeah, his spider senses are fucking tingling.
How's he feel about all that? How does Tendra feel about all that?
It depends. At the moment, obviously, I mean, Tindra doesn't know what's going on, so depending on what ends up getting revealed, Tindra may change his opinion. But at the moment, he's just like, drama.
It's fair enough.
I'll let everyone work it out. And yeah, whatever will be, will be.
Whatever will be, will be. It's a good way of looking at things. You can't.
Yeah, but if these people die, he'll find a new group.
It's an interesting way of looking at things. Can't change your fate, I suppose.
True that.
Well, all right. Well, speaking of fate, let's talk to Llewellyn. Llewellyn?
Hi.
Hello.
I'm here.
No, I'm looking for Llewellyn.
Oh, sorry. Right.
Thank you.
I'm here.
Thank you.
Right. Sorry. I just
There's a lot going on today. You didn't have to
Was-
fight anybody. So,
That was good.
yeah.
I learned absolutely nothing. It was fun.
What do you mean?
I fucked around in a library.
Yeah, not
Usually
really.
that's left for like the priests,
Yeah,
scholars.
not really Llewellyn's
like-
strong suit, huh?
I pissed around a bit, but like didn't find anything. Like there was a few things that we found.
Mhm.
Well, that Tindra found. But for the most part, none of it really helped me. It didn't
But
help
at
me
least
find my
explained.
soul.
It kind of explained what was going on, though.
It explained it, but it was like the amount of things that we need to collect before I found it is a little concerning
Mm-hmm.
because my soul is just out there and it's been
Right.
out there for a while.
Yeah,
At least 20 years.
it's a long time.
So it's a long time. And I don't want anyone touching it. It's mine.
Because it's yours.
But they're probably touching it.
Grubby little hands.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Sticky,
Ugh.
oily. Don't know how you mix the two, but they did. I think that
Brown sugar.
oh gosh. Yeah, brown sugar. It'll do it. It'll just bring more caramels.
Mm-hmm.
What it is.
Yep.
But I read a bunch, went upstairs, saw Drexen disappear, and then he came back, and then Gillick sniffed him, and then they started doing their secret talk, and nobody ever explains to me.
Mm-mm.
But seeing as he disappeared, maybe we should talk about that. But I'll just punch one of them in the back of the head, and they'll tell me. It's not hard. Pretty sure both of them mentally weak.
I don't know about that.
I mean, maybe. You don't know
guess.
until you pop them in the back of the head, right?
I guess we'll see. We're talking to Draxen next. Draxen.
Hello.
A lot of things happened today to you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about those things?
Draxen doesn't understand anything that's happening.
Yeah. Met a new, very, very nice dragonborn looking fella.
Yeah, I did.
New acquaintance
in a place
there.
that doesn't make sense.
In a place that doesn't make sense. It's weird how that happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, did Draxen find? Did you find anything you were looking for to help with your dragon problem?
I don't know yet. I don't know how how a coin works.
Hmm.
It said to concentrate on it like a spell,
Yeah.
but I don't know what the result of that's gonna be.
Right.
It could be anywhere from a knife to something similar to the arrows of slaying that are, as far as Draxen knows, more useful because that is something that makes sense.
Yeah. That's true.
You hit the dragon with it, it do a big ouchie.
It do a big ouchie. Yeah. All right. Well, Draxen, I'm sorry to hear that you don't really understand anything that's been happening, and I guess
A lot of things happen to me and around me, and none of it makes sense.
I guess Llewellyn was right, which is
No.
unfortunate.
No, just
all
because
right.
my int is low does not mean that I can't pass a saving throw.
That's not what I said. Anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for all the very generous donations. You guys are crazy. Jeff, the thing we talked about
Oh no.
next session.
I'm concerned.
Yeah, next one. It's happening.
I'm also concerned,
Jeff, Joe, thank you guys for the donations. Appreciate it a whole lot. It helps a crap ton.
Yeah.
It helps support us with art and all kinds of other stuff that we're trying to do here. So I appreciate you a whole lot. And I'm not gonna use that money to buy booze, I swear.
Now that you've said that, I don't believe you.
What?
It's a business expense.
That's right.
Let's not bring the B word up so soon.
Anyway,
I'd drink if I dealt with us too, to be honest.
yeah, that's fair. Thank you, everyone. And once again, if you enjoyed the music that was playing during the session, you can check out Adventure Music. You can find their link down in the doobly-doo to the Patreon. They've got all kinds of music there. Thank you very much. And hydrate.
Hydrate.
And we're out.
There was more in that cup than I thought.
I'm back.
there was.
Good job, guys.
Josh,
Josh just
One
soft-touched.
question. What if the fuck?
yeah,